Live coverage of the Alabama Bass Trail presented by Amherst Federal Credit Union begins now.
Alabama Bass Trail South kickoff here on Lake Jordan, presented by Phoenix Boats. We sent 225 teams out this morning that signed up for this event last August in less than 7 minutes. This field filled up, and we are fixing to start weighing some bass. But before we do, we are going to kick things off like we do at each and every Alabama Bass Trail event by honoring this great nation with the playing of our national anthem. Before we get these anglers up here on stage and figure out who's going to take on $15,000 plus all sorts of potential contingency money to make this one heck of a payday on the Coosa River, I'm going to get Miss Kay Donaldson on stage, the director of the Alabama Bass Trail, the boss lady that makes it all happen, the crew trying to get a raise down here, all of us. Miss Kay, another year kicking off down here on the Coosa River, and we love Wetumpka, Alabama, and Lake Jordan.
We do. I think I was just sitting over there, and I think this is my 151st Alabama Bass Trail event, and it's really cool to be here. Wetumpka's been a multi-time host. Elmore County Economic Development Association, Lisa Van Wagner, works her backside off for this community, and she certainly has for the Alabama Bass Trail this week. Parking lot. She's been in the hotel parking lot. She knows where these guys are coming from and how long they've been there. She understands the economic development, and that's really what this trail was created to do, was to generate funds for the state of Alabama, and that's what it's done, over $130 million in economic impact over the last 12 years. So blessed to be here. 7 minutes, dude. This thing sold out in 7 minutes. I mean, I don't even have the words.
Amazing is what it is. I'll just go ahead and say what it is for you. 7 minutes, 225 teams. We're going to hand out a lot of money on this stage today.
You know, $64,000 is, you know, $64,500 I think is what the payout is today. Got a lot of contingency money on the line too. So, you know, I can't think of better people to share the stage with and to share this excitement with than these anglers and this team. Alabama Bass Trail team's the best in bass fishing, hands down. I put them up against anybody. I'm blessed to work with them. Y'all have a good weigh-in, and let's see some fish and hand out some money.
Let's see some big Coosa River spotted bass. Let's do that. That's what we like to see. All right, Terry Stevens and Gabe Aldridge, both 15. I will say, they walked up here both carrying this bag.
It had a lot of water in it.
A lot of water. Well, it looks like it had a lot of bass as well. Our first 20-pound bag of the day, 20.45 for Stevens and Aldridge. We'll just get the party started, guys.
I mean, we just went out there with the chatterbait, got in the dirt, and turned our live scope on, tried to scare them out a little bit. Got what we could get. It was a fun day, good time, so can't beat it.
So we're going to weigh one for Mountain Dew Big Bass real quick. 459, so just a good solid bag. Now on ABT Live running around out there, we're talking to some scopers, we're talking to some shallow fishermen. The overall consensus was the weather really had the fish kind of messed up. What time frame did you guys catch these bass?
We caught 3 early, 3 solid fish, all 3 3 1/4 pound fish, and I think we caught all those. Man, that rain shut it down for a little while, and then, cleared up a little bit, and we started getting bit again. And then I'd say after lunch, it got really tough, and then Terry caught that big one right here at the end of the day, so very fortunate.
Well, guess what you get to do now? A Thompson Caterpillar heavy lift, the first one of the day. Hold them up loud and proud, guys. Right out front for Jared, and then right here for Jason Duran. Y'all know the drill. Y'all are always catching bass. We don't have to tell you. The only problem I got with it is those old ugly largemouth, those trash fish. That's what me and Trip Weldon call them. We like those Coosa River spots, but you know what? They all pay the same. That is for sure. Look at that. Straight out front, right here to Jared by the Garmin tent there. 20-45 on top. Stevens and Aldridge. Heck of a way to start us out. One of those two-handed, both partners carrying that bag. Okay, boat 33 up next. Mike Sims, Tommy Kendrick, one bass, a good one, 326. Somebody's got to weigh in behind the first 20-pound stringer.
That was us. We had a bad day. We've had the last 2 bad days of practice. We just hadn't caught no fish.
Guess what? We got 4 more tournaments to go. You got room to improve. We'll see you down the road at Lay Lake. All right, up next, Keith Adcox, Trent Tilley. Boat 23, 5 bass, 10 pounds on the dot. How'd you catch those today?
Well, it wasn't our day, but I don't know how many times I said I'm hung today, and I wasn't bragging.
So you broke off a few things.
I think I lost $733 worth of baits.
You must have been up at the dam?
I think you know what you're talking about.
I think I've been there, done that a few times. James Bull and Troy Woodham. Boat 24 with 5 fish. I'm hearing we're going to weigh one for Mountain Dew Big. 16:23 for boat 24. Bull and Woodham. Well, way to go, guys. Great job. Good to see y'all. How big is this big one?
It's probably 430, I think. That's what
430. Okay, well, we got 459 right now, the Mountain Dew Big. You were close. 416. Go ahead and hold those up. How'd you catch them today?
Cranking. Most of it cranking about 10 foot.
What kind of plug are we cranking?
DT16 for the most part.
DT16. Okay, 5XD, DT. They're harder to catch the second time. That is for sure. There's some of those spotted dogs that we like to see. One trash fish in there. One of those old largemouth slipped in that bag. We'll allow it. The 4-pound spot outweighs it, though. 416 spotted bass. All right, up next, John Burt, Charles Davis, boat 22 with a 5-fish limit. What's going on, fellas? Good to see y'all here in 2026. 12:03 on the day. Good start to the year.
It's a good start, but we should have did better. Yeah.
Who's to blame?
The rain.
The rain's to blame?
Rain. Once it started raining, it got cold, and I don't do too good in the cold weather. My hands still froze.
I can't believe that it feels so good right here, right now, because when that rain blew through, it did. I'm with you. It got cold.
Yeah, it got really cold. We sitting there freezing, trying to turn on some heaters, but, we electrocuted ourselves.
Now you can go get in the heat of the truck, and we'll see y'all late. Good to see y'all as always. All right, Matthew Hurst, Roy Hurst, Junior Team Hurst, former ABT championship winners. 5 today. That'll go 9:05 for Team Hurst. I know you wanted to do better to start the year, but hey, we got some points on the board, and we got 4 more to go.
That's all we got to say.
And y'all always show up at the championship, so I know we're going to see y'all there. Good start. Good to see you, boys. David Carlisle, Jared Hubbard, boat number 1. Y'all didn't have to wait long this morning, that is for sure. And you got 5 that'll go 14:04. It's going to put you in 3rd place right now on the Pro Guide Batteries leaderboard. How'd y'all get it done on Jordan today?
Dangle that minnow.
Dangled a minnow. What kind of minnow were you dangling?
Mooch.
Now, with the mooch minnow, did you see more action early or late or kind of all day? Because this weather, Mother Nature was throwing curves all day long.
It was early. It was early, and we had a couple of good areas, and I think the rain messed it up a little bit for us, but oh well.
So after the rain, it was kind of done. All right, appreciate you being honest with me. See you guys at Lay Lake. Ricky Dunn, Trent Davis, boat number 4. 5 bass today, good back. It's going to take them to 3rd place with 14.87. Nicely done, boys. How'd y'all catch those?
Spinnerbait when it was raining and shaky head.
So during the middle of that crazy rain, they were biting.
They were biting. Yeah. We caught several largemouths, but we culled them all out but one.
That's awesome. Congrats on a great start to the year. We'll see you at Lay Lake. All right, the Hall boys coming up. Andrew and Mike Hall, boat number 8, 5 fish and a bag. 1936 going to second place. Doing what you guys do on the Coosa River.
Got lucky.
No, I know better than that. How'd you catch them?
Shaky head and a chatterbait running the bank and skipping docks.
Now, did you catch them early? Because we had this crazy weather system.
Earlier for the most part.
So before the big front came through.
Right during the rain.
Okay. So they bit during the crazy rain. We're going to weigh one for Mountain Dew Big Bass. How big is it?
4.
4-pounder. Right now, 459 on top of that Mountain Dew Big Bass. Here we go. A new Mountain Dew Big Bass, 471. Pleasant surprise.
Yes, sir. I didn't think it was that big.
Hey, let's hold those up right here. I'm going to help you. I'm going to grab a couple of those. Trip. That's what we like to see. I think you should win because they're all spot. Hang on just a second. One more. They were about 470. Nearly 5-pound spot is a solid one. Hey, thank you. Good job. All right. Now I smell like spotted bass. All is right in the world. Daniel Graham, Gabriel Graham, boat number 5. 5 bass will go 1588. 1588. Great start to the season for the Grahams. Great job. Nicely done. Y'all want to hold those up out front for Jared and for Jason Duran? I think we can do that. Jason's down here trying to get a snack. And I feel like y'all need to hold those up. 4th place right now on the Pro Guy Batteries leaderboard. Real quick, how'd you catch those?
Carolina rig.
Dragon. What was on the business end?
Yo, speed crawl.
Okay, old speed crawl. Catch one every now and then, that's for sure. Great job. The Graham's going to 4th place right now. Love to see it. The first of 5 events. Get off to a good start. Top 75 in the points going to go to our championship later this year at Lake Eufaula. Up next, Quilly Trot, Lane Burns, boat number 19 with 5. They'll go 1504. You want to add a cracker?
Yeah.
Should have been feeding them before you got them up here. You got to do it. Y'all going to weigh one for Mountain Dew Big Bass?
He is.
How big is it?
Right about 4.5.
All right, it's going to be close. Right now, 471 on Mountain Dew Big. You were close. 435. You want to hold that one up? Get a picture?
Sure.
All right, go ahead. Hold it up for Jared. He's out there trying to nap. I keep waking him up.
Get fan?
I got fan.
I ain't get fan.
Bad, too. Good. Clay Harris and Joe Williams, boat number 7. 5 to go, 1106. How'd you catch them today?
Throwing Texas rig with a speed crawl.
Same as the last guy. All right. Thank you for coming. We'll see you at Lay Lake. I mean, like stuck hog. Tim Windsor, Mike Smith, boat number 18, 4 coming in 1 shy of the limit, 10:05, but a good start to the year.
Yeah, it was a real good start. Our practice was a lot better.
Practice was better. This crazy weather got them messed up.
We couldn't shake them off in practice. And, I mean, it was just unreal practice, but after the rain, our bite just went away.
Sometimes they're liars, right? They'll love you and leave you.
Yep.
See you at Lay Lake. See you down the road. Oh, 360 on Mountain Dew Big. Norman Crow, Leslie Bottoms, boat number 3. 5 fish today. Going to get you into the double digits with 5 to go 10.66, and we're going to weigh one for Mountain Dew Big, currently at 471. How y'all doing today?
Doing pretty good, dude. Got soaked out there all day, though. Man, the bite turned on after the weather.
Would you get mad at me if I said I hid under a dock and under Trip Weldon's front porch during that rain? Because I did.
I probably wouldn't be mad about it. I would have done the same.
Yeah, because it got a little bumpy out there. 315 on a Mountain Dew Big Bass. Great start to the year. We'll see you guys at Lay Lake. I see trouble coming up next. Always stirring the pot, these two. Got to watch them. Caleb and Connor Miller, how are you boys?
Not great after today, but.
Not great?
Yeah.
Okay. 5 that are going to go 13-28. Not a bad start to the year.
After practice, it's horrible, but we'll take it, get some points on the board. I guess go from here, try to look up.
4 more to go.
Right, that's right.
See you guys at Lay Lake. Good to see y'all as always. Hey, you want to help me? All right, Jim White and Eugene Davis. 5 fish that'll go $14.95. Nicely done today. How'd you catch those?
Just flipping a creature bait.
Flipping a creature bait. Are we flipping docks, grass, wood?
A little bit of everything.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. We'll see you at Lay Lake. Shannon Ackerman, Corey Harper, boat number 2. 5 fish today. That will go 14.63 and a great start to the season.
We had limited the first hour. They turned the second turbine on and it shut down after that.
So you guys up at the tail race?
Yeah, all the way up.
How are you catching those bass up there?
Swim bait.
What kind of swim bait?
Mooch minnow.
Okay, mooch minnow. Great job, guys. See you at Lay Lake. Oh, going to weigh one for Mountain Dew Big. Sorry, I was jumping the gun. Big old pretty Coosa River spotted bass. That will go 424 on a Coosa River spot, just shy of that Mountain Dew Big Bass. Great job. Thank you, guys. Alan Yarborough and Chance Perry. Boat 21 with a great bag of fish. 5 that are going to go 18.51. Going to take you to 3rd place right now on the Pro Guide Batteries leaderboard. How did you guys get that done on Lake Jordan?
We caught them on topwater, minnow, and a worm.
What kind of topwater? Now you got my attention.
I can't tell you that.
You can't tell me. So that's just really should be against the rules. I think we should be disqualified for not telling me what kind of topwater. Now, I got to ask you this. Were you scoping and throwing a topwater?
Yes.
Okay, I see why you're being sneaky. You got to hold them up. You caught 18 pounds. Where are you going? I'll help you. The last one cut me. Almost cut my finger.
Not on this pond. It ain't very much.
Not on this pond. He said 1851 ain't much. John, what do you think about that?
I think that's pretty good.
I'd say there are a lot of people that wish they had 1851. I'm one of them. I wish I could have caught 18 pounds of spotted bass today. On a topwater. Sounds like a terrible Saturday. Ken and Greg Sessions, both 16. 5 that'll go 14.63 and a great start to the season.
Yeah, we done okay. I'm one of the guys that would like to have that 18, but that's the way it goes.
No, absolutely. You know, it's feast or famine out here, right? And the guys that are eating good are like, it's okay.
It is. We pulled up in one spot and caught them all just real fast.
This morning before the rain?
Mm-hmm. Yep, early.
What kind of bait?
Crankbait.
Well, a crankbait sounds like a fun time out there. Michael Ingram and Scotty Ramsey, both 34. 5 that will go 10.33 to get your 2026 ABT South tour kicked off.
Yeah, it was tough.
Did you get wet?
A little bit.
That wasn't much fun during that time period. How'd you guys catch them?
Dragging, just slowed down. We couldn't catch nothing this morning and finally slowed down around lunchtime and started catching fish.
You caught them after the weather then.
Yeah.
Good job. Way to come back. We'll see you at Lay Lake. All right, Gentry Gordy, Hunter Ferris, boat 28, 5 bass today. That will go $14.89. Good bag of fish. How'd you catch them?
Everything on the wacky rig up under a dock.
Okay, so up shallow. We got largemouth spots or a mix?
Well, we caught several largemouth, but the spots called them out. So, all spots.
Nothing wrong with that. Good start to the season. We'll see you guys at Lay Lake. Lanier Burton, Kelly J, former winners out here on the ABT. What's up, Kelly? How are you, buddy? Boat 44, 5 to go, 12.50, and they were all on a jerkbait.
No, some on a worm, some on a jig, some on a jerkbait. A little bit. We caught about 20 probably today. Just wrong side. I mean, that sucks for Lake Jordan. This place full of big fat spots, but it is what it is. You know, we're getting ready to go to Lay, and we'll look forward to that one.
They biting up there, I hear.
Yeah, I hope they're biting in about 4 weeks, too.
They better be. Good to see you, buddy. We'll see you down the road. Jackie Price, Darrell Witherspoon, boat 14 with 2 bass today. That will go $2.48. Did you have fun out there despite it being a little tough and a little rainy?
No.
You did. He said you did.
I did.
You did have fun. He did. Well, why didn't you have fun? Was he being mean to you or something?
I did. I got to get another rain suit.
Got to buy another suit. Okay, I've been there. I understand.
You know, too old. That one's too old. Got to go get another one. So that's what we'll do.
Before Lay Lake, go get one. Okay, go get a new suit.
Right.
Go to Academy and go get a new suit before Lay Lake. Brandon Jones, Miriam Scharf, 5 that'll go $9.88 for boat number 11. Did you have fun out there?
Not really.
Not really.
No, it just wasn't our day.
One of those days. We'll see you at Lay Lake.
All right, buddy.
See you there. All right, Scott Reed, Joshua Reed, boat 38 with 2 bass. That will go $6.04. 2 good ones. They're just a little lonely.
Just not many bites today.
Needed some friends, but some points on the board. And we'll see you at Lay Lake. Mark Cameron and Brian Belcher coming up next. They got a 5-fish limit. How was it today?
Not too good till about 20 minutes ago.
Salvaged it with 5 that'll go $13.62. Better than a stick in the eye, as my grandmother used to say. Lake Jordan showing out early in this way, and a lot of 14 to 15 pound bags. How was your day out there, sir?
We're going to be right there.
You're going to be right there?
12, 13.
You're going to be in that mix, huh? Wait 1 second. We're got to reprint on a ticket, and then we're going to get Curtis Coleman, Kent McNaughton. 29 with 5 bass today. How'd you catch those 5?
5. Oh, we caught them on a shaky worm and a jerkbait.
Shaky head and a jerkbait. 13.24. All spots?
All.
Good time out there on Lake Jordan. See you at Lay Lake. Boat 41 coming up next. The Jones crew. Brian and Barry Jones. Fun day?
It was a fun day. So, I mean, it's almost 80 degrees in February.
Yeah, when I walked out of the hotel this morning and I started sweating, it was going to be a good day. 11:01 for 5 fish. Get you some points on the board. 4 more tournaments to go to get in that top 75.
Yes, good start to the year for us, so we'll take it.
No doubt about it. We'll see you guys at Lay Lake. Thank you guys for being here. Jeff and Matt Ritchie, 5 bass today for the Ritchie boys. $9.82 today to start your 2026 ABT South campaign.
It's pretty good, but not the result we expected. We kind of had a tough day today, so.
A lot of people did. Can't beat yourself up. We saw me, Jason, and Darian on live. It was there was some struggling going on out there in that weather.
We sure did it too.
Lay Lake coming up next. See you there. Larry Walters, Shane Patterson, boat 20 with 5 fish that are very live. Appreciate all these anglers taking great care of these fish. 11:58 today.
I think I got wetter than a fish.
You think so? Do you need a new rain suit as well?
I do.
All right. Well, you better get one before Lay Lake.
Yes, sir.
Because I promise you, the ABT brings terrible weather. That's what we do. We're really good at it. Brad and Bradley Bine on boat 71. How are you, sir? 5 fish today. That'll go 9:25. Did your rain suit hold up today?
It did.
There you go. Then you accomplished something today. Got some points and you tested your gear. See you at Lay Lake. Boat 63 coming up next. Oh, man. I hear these guys are low-lifers. Just some low-lifing rascals from South Alabama. Ken Hall and Kipton Hall. 5 that'll go 12:34 for your first ABT. Yeah. Fishing with the boy. Did you catch it? Did you put Dad to work on the net? I told you last night.
He was working that net all day long. He couldn't get any line.
Is he really?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I let him get up there on that little box, and worked it out with a jerkbait.
Let the young man get to scoping, and Dad said, hey, it all pays the same.
Yeah, that's right. Mom said let him do his thing this weekend, and we caught 12:34, so we happy.
Got some good points. We got 4 events to go. Look forward to seeing you guys at Lay Lake. Good job. Great start to the season. Zach and Kristen Harrison, fresh off a top 5 in that Angler of the Year race last year. 4 today that'll go 6:22. Now listen, you cannot blame me for that. You told me at the meeting to not come cover you, and I avoided you on purpose so you would have a good day because you blamed me for bad luck. And then you didn't catch a limit.
I think it was still the camera that was mounted to my boat.
You think that's what it was? We'll blame Miss K for that. Miss K, Zach and Kristen would like to have a word.
I'm on strike with the camera.
No more cameras.
No more cameras.
Okay, we'll get it back on track. We'll see you at Lay Lake. Matt Taylor and Larry Love, boat 26. 5 bass today. Get you in the double digits with 1074 Lake Jordan.
It's tough for old Florida boy to come up here and catch these spots.
First time being here?
First time. Second time on the lake.
You rode around looking for reeds, hydrilla, something that looked like Florida.
I was looking for that big largemouth somewhere, and it just didn't happen.
I understand. Hey, they live at Lay Lake too. We'll see you there. Leonard McGuire, Maurice Smith, boat 68. With 5 fish, looks like. I think we got one. We're going to wait for Mountain Dew Big Bass. How are you, sir? 5 that will go 1469 today. It's going to have you right in 10th place on the Pro Guide Batteries leaderboard. Some beautiful Coosa River spotted bass. Lake Jordan showing out as it tends to do. $360. Yeah, go ahead and hold them up right here out for Jared as soon as this truck rolls by there. He'll get that. Hey, those are beautiful. Good job. Great day. Good start to the season. And then right here, Jason Duran will snap one for you, too. Great job. Real quick, how'd you catch them?
Shake your head.
Down. Deep.
About 10, 15.
Did you catch them early or late?
No, late, because I didn't have a one when that rain come. And then after we fished in the rain, we caught 4 small ones, which we had a limit, and then we headed up river.
So let me ask you this. When it was pouring rain, it was flying in from all angles, and you only had one bass. Were you thinking about being in a truck?
In a way.
And then the big spot started biting, and you forgot about it.
But I love fishing, though.
Hey, I get it.
I didn't even catch a fish until probably my partner caught all 5 of the first ones, and then I caught about 3 or 4 of them, so.
Great job. Good start to the year. We'll see you at Lay Lake. Charlie Cummings, Philip Winnett, 5 that will go 12:07. Boat 57 today. How are you, sir? Sammy Reynolds, James Ward, boat 17, 5 fish. Go 1270 to start the 2026 season.
Now, the last two I had shrunk. So we only had 5, but we only had 2 that were shrunk.
It's okay. That happens sometimes. We'll see you late. Blake Dotson, Jeff Evans, boat 30. 5 bass today. That will go 714, just a little off the mark, but points on the board.
Yeah, well, we caught those 5 within like an hour after blast off, and then that rain came, and we caught 1 fish after the rain this morning. That was it.
Definitely shook things up.
That is a fact. It did.
Guess what? Maybe we won't have any rain at late. But we could have snow. So who knows? It is the Alabama Bass Trail. Could have a lot of ice. You never know. Stephen McKissick, Jeffrey McCoy, boat number 10, 5 bass today. That'll go 705. 705 to start the 2026 campaign. Good to see you guys.
Good to be seen. We're going to weigh a big fish right.
All right, Greg Bearden, Cage Bragg. Come on up here, guys. And I mean a bag of them. Going to go all the way. Hey, she's already hollering. Ain't even heard the weight yet. Wait till you hear this weight. It's going to take you all the way to second place, 1974. Now you got the cheering section out there fired up. Great day on Jordan. How'd you catch those?
Mag draft.
Oh, now you're speaking my language. That sounds like a really good time. Did you guys catch them before the rain, during the rain, after the rain?
All day since we blasted off.
No kidding.
Yes, sir.
Who caught more of them?
All of them.
He caught them in the net?
Yes, sir.
Every one of them. What color mag draft are you throwing out there on Jordan if all these folks in the crowd want to go catch a bass tomorrow?
Just like a white one.
Okay, a white mag draft. Now, are you throwing that around docks, seawalls, grass?
Docks.
Okay, on docks. Thank you for giving. You gave me. I feel like you were being honest with me right there. Normally, people on this stage, they don't tell me anything that's true ever. Y'all, we're gonna sort them out. I see some old biggins in that bag over there. Goodness gracious, that one looks like me. It looks like it ate way too much last night. That's a 431, so just shy of the Mountain Dew Big Bass. Currently is 471. Shad. We're going to hold them up right out here as soon as this boat clears. As soon as this beautiful Phoenix gets out of the way. Jared right there. I mean some pre-spawn fat rascals right there on the Coosa River right here for Jason Duran. 1974 for Bragg and Bearden going to second place. Boat 31 up next, Eric Staggs, Jason Hammaker. Well, those fireworks didn't last long. Sorry, guys. Going all the way to second place now with our second 20-pound bag, 2039. 2039 for Staggs and Hammaker. Well, I mean, you could have let those guys at least enjoy it for a minute, the second place.
Have a minute.
They did. You're right.
Off stage.
You're right. How did you guys catch those?
Out of the grass.
Out of the grass. So you swim jigging, chatterbaiting. How'd you catch them?
Threw everything under the sun today. I mean, all day long.
Without a lot of sun.
Exactly. We got soaking wet. We caught some while it was raining, some when it didn't rain. I mean, we had a good flurry this morning.
So before that front kind of got here is when you made hay?
Yes.
Awesome, man. Well, let's go ahead and we're going to weigh one for Mountain Dew Big. They're just all biggins. Let's hold up all 5 right here. Staggs and Hammaker.
I'll weigh one if you think you got one.
471 right now on Mountain Dew Big Bass. That's a good problem to have. They're just all big. There's not one that stands out. I might weigh that one. Gonna try one for Mountain Dew Big Bass. We had to sort through them a little bit. Yep. Those shallow water bites starting to pay off. We talked about it on live. Would that come to fruition? We've had this big warming trend. We saw some water temperatures close to 60 degrees in the back of some of the creeks. And it looks like that might have paid off for a lot of teams, especially the last two. I think I called that, Jason. You asked me that on live. There was a lot of scoping and hoping. .471 right now, sitting on top of the Mountain Dew Big Bass Mountain. New Mountain Dew Big Bass, 480. 480. Lake Jordan Largemouth. I mean, it's a big. We're trying to get them up right out here for Jared. So 2 20-pound bags so far. Rob, right? Name you right. Rob says, I can't follow that up. Boat 27 with 5. That'll go 14 even. That's a good day. Not a 20-pound bag, but they can't always be that way.
Yeah, the largies didn't come out and play for me today. I caught them first thing this morning. And then cold up a little bit all day long. Caught a lot of fish today. Best day I've had on the water all week.
It's steadily improving, overcoming a bad practice, sounds like.
Sounds, yeah, exactly.
See you late. Keep it rolling. One of our teams that we picked on the podcast, Miss Kay and I, Lance and Kevin Poe, a lot of success down here. They know them spotted bass, and they got 5 today that'll go 1666. Going to take them to 6th place right now. How are you, Bubba? Good to see you. I ran around trying to find y'all all day long in that rain. Y'all were sneaky. We got all spots.
Yes, sir.
I feel like you wouldn't even weigh in a largemouth on this place. You'd throw it back.
I wouldn't mind to have one today.
You'd like to have one more, maybe a big largemouth. I'm going to weigh one for Mountain Dew Big. Look right here, a 492 Coosa River spotted dog. Look at this fish. Goodness gracious. Beautiful. Hold it right up here. New Mountain Dew Big Bass, and it does my heart, I mean, good to know that it's a spot. That's what's supposed to happen on the Coosa River. And Lance Poe knows all about those. Lance, real quick, what did that sucker bite?
A minnow.
A minnow. What kind of minnow?
It was a Zoom 4-inch wing fluke.
All right. Thank you, sir. Good job. 492 spotted bass. Chase Gregory, Copeland Rosser. The fireworks keep coming. Copeland and Rosser 5 bass today. That'll go 20:03. Going to have you in 3rd place right now. Lake Jordan showing out. How did you guys catch that 20-pound bag?
Most of them swimming this morning.
Swimming early before the rain.
Yeah, and right when the rain started, we got some of our better bites right then, too.
All largemouth.
Every one of them, yeah.
Daggum. We love to see it. And ladies and gentlemen, that 492 spot was awesome. But you know what's even cooler than that? A 7-11 Lake Jordan largemouth. Holy cow. I'm not going to say you got Mountain Dew Big Bass locked up, but whoo-hoo. Look at this right here. The whole bag, but I want that thing swallowed a softball at some point. Holy cow, it's like 16 inches long. It looks like. Wow. I bet that bite was no fun at all. No fun at all in that grass. If you're watching at home and you've never been to Lake Jordan, you might want to plan a trip. Get on down in the next few weeks, because pick your poison. Shallow in the grass for largemouth or big spotted bass. Lake Jordan is where it's at. Mark Wallace. Shane Barker, 5 that will go 1588 for boat number 48. Great job. Great start to the season. How'd you catch those?
We caught them flipping.
Flipping in the grass?
Yeah, throwing a shaky head on points.
Was it better before the rain, after the rain?
Caught that big at probably about 8 or 9 o'clock.
Okay, so before the rain kind of got here.
Yeah, we lost a couple more. That was 4.5, 3.5. Probably another 4.5, another 3.5. That would have put us in there.
Great start to the season. We'll see you at Lake. All right, that Pro Guide Batteries leaderboard top 10 starting to get thick with weight. Drake Fondren, Caleb Priest, boat 58, one that'll go 169. Do you guys have a wet, rainy day out there?
Yeah, it was pretty rough, honestly.
Here's the deal. I'm going to say this. You got a great mustache, okay? So first of all, rough day, but you also have a fantastic hat. Noah, our amazing photographer, he noticed the pig hat last night at the meet.
Oh, really? That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Bring us 20 pounds at Lake.
Thank you.
See you guys down the road. Clay Messer, J.W. Danzy, boat 40 with 5 fish. And the hits keep on coming. Going to go to 6th place with 17-21. Nicely done, guys. How'd you catch them on Lake Jordan today?
Flipping.
Flipping the grass?
Yeah.
Shallow water fish came to play. All largemouth?
No, all spots.
All spots in the grass. Okay. They were up there being imposters is what they were doing.
Always.
They can do that on the Coosa. Go ahead and hold those up. Some shallow water spotted bass. That's what makes this place so special. You never know where you might catch those big spotted bass. You might catch them scoping and hoping, or you might catch them in the dirt. And they're all pretty when you do. Right here for Jason Duran. Spent some time with this next team on ABT Live this morning. They had a tough morning. Let's see if they rebounded. Rob Lee and Steve Winslet. He says, no. 5 it'll go 12-67. Had your opportunities, though.
Oh, yeah. We took a gamble, and we went shallow in the grass and had some real big fish on. With just one of them deals. You know, you get some out and some you don't.
Sometimes it's your day and sometimes it's not, right? But consistency pays off in the points race. You guys know that story well. Good start to the season.
Thank you, bud.
See ya at Lake. Brandon Wright, Josh Teague, boat 47-5. That will go 13-46. Good start to the season.
I don't know, a little tough. A little tough.
A little tough. You said you won a tournament a couple weeks ago down here with 18 or 19 pounds.
Almost 19 pounds, yeah. And it just wasn't like that at all.
But you were one of the guys at the meeting last night. We were talking about the crazy weights from the tournaments the last couple weeks, and you told me, you said, it's changing. This warm weather has changed it.
Yeah, I think you're going to see some probably bigger bags from your later flights with this sun beaming down like it is.
Yeah, found some water temperature today out there doing live, almost 60 degrees. I'm like, they're probably coming to the hill.
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
Still a good start to the year. We'll see you guys at Lake. How are y'all?
We're all right. Lost trolling motor at 9 o'clock, power pulled down on 1 point, so.
Did you catch them there?
Made the best of it.
Well, that's all you can do is overcome adversity. Chris Hutcherson, BG Marvettes, overcoming adversity. Got 5 fish, and you caught them all on that point?
1 point.
I'd say you made the best of it. 14-42. Get the year started, absolutely. Good bag of fish. What were you throwing on that 1 point?
Finesse jig.
I think I need that waypoint. That point's loaded with some fish. All right. Timothy Watson, junior and senior. How are you, sir?
I'm good. Junior's not here. He had a daily daughter dance this tonight, so he wasn't able to make it. I was by myself today.
Does he get his dancing skills from you?
I hope not.
You hope not? 13:52. Good bag of fish. You can rub it in while he's doing the robot. You were catching bass.
Yeah, he's going to have a good time, though. He's making the memories. And I told him he was doing the right thing. I was going to try to hold us up, and I did pretty good.
You did. Great start to the season. See you at the next one. David Mims, Ethan Guire. Going to weigh one for Mountain Dew Big. I'm hearing it's another great bag of Jordan bass. 17-18. Going to go to 8th place. I had to look at that screen twice. I'm getting old. I can't see it like I used to. How'd you catch those today?
Docks all day.
All docks, even in the rain.
Yes. Yeah.
What kind of bait are you attacking those docks with?
Flipping a jig.
Just on a jig. I like that. Meat and potatoes, setting the hook. We're going to weigh one for Mountain Dew Big. A 529, which would have been Mountain Dew Big Bass before that beast 7-Eleven came in. That's a spot. Oh, hang on now. 589. Holy cow. Where's Trip Weldon? We lost Trip Weldon for a minute. He's going to hate he missed that one. That is what the Coosa River is about right there. Like, wow. On a jig, on a dock. All right, Clint Blackwood, Briar Chambers. I heard you're filling in. And looks like who caught them all? Who caught them? You've been at Gunnersville all week. That's a Gunnersville bag. 1780, going to take you guys to 7th place right now. I would ask what you were doing, but I feel like it wasn't shallow.
No, I didn't get to go shallow today. Definitely went to Sugar Minter for a little while.
And you didn't get to practice, and Clint found all of them, and then you show up, and did you net them or catch some?
I caught a bunch. He caught several.
Did he? Did he contribute?
He contributed. Surprising thing was, it's the first time I've been on this lake in 8 years. Today.
You should come back more often.
We was able to roll up with no practice, so you know what?
So you didn't practice?
No, neither one of us. I'm cool with it.
Maybe you shouldn't come back because your luck might run out. Because that's a great day. Good job, boys. Good to see y'all as always. See you later. Y'all want to hold those up? Might as well. That way people believe you were here. Show up and show out. I think that's the literal definition of that. No practice, 17 pounds, no big deal. No big deal. Briarfish Gunnersville all week. Had a great finish of the Toyota Series up there. It's like, show up down here and catch 17. Probably go somewhere tomorrow and catch another bag, if I'm guessing. Y'all know the routine. Look at that one. That's a largemouth. Impersonating a spotted bass. Boat 75. Kyle Gray, Thomas Eden. 5 that'll go 10:57. Did you have fun on Lake Jordan today?
Yeah, a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. That's about it.
That's all you can take away from it. Just a little bit of fun and a little bit of rain.
Keep grinding. That's it.
Lay Lake's coming up next. Hall Hobbs and Lucas Brown. Boat 64. 5 that are going to go 18:29, taking you to 7th place right now. Lake Jordan is showing out. How did you guys get it done today?
Mostly a jerkbait out in the middle with everybody else.
Was that before the rain, or did you kind of catch them all day?
Pretty much all day. Really? You know, caught majority of them before the rain, and then tried to switch it up a little bit.
During the middle of the rain?
Yeah, the hard rain too. Windy.
And I bet he couldn't hear you asking for the net.
No, not at all.
Go ahead and hold them up, guys. Great bag of fish. 18:29. That Pro Guide Batteries leaderboard top 10 starting to stack up with some meat at Lake Jordan. And that's what's been going on down here the last few weeks. We've been hearing it, so no surprise there. And it goes to show that if you watch ABT live, me, Jason Duran, and Darian, basically we don't know what we're talking about. Because when we got off live at 11, we said, it's a pretty tough day out there. It wasn't. We just weren't talking to the right people, guys. Got to get our life right. Change up who we follow around next time. These boys, if y'all are watching, we did a fan vote. We need y'all to vote for some of these guys catching all these bags for Lay. Foster Bradley, Nick Harris, no strangers to Coosa River, catching them and doing what they always do. 5 today that'll go 19:22. Going to have you in 6th place on this Pro Guide Batteries League. That sounds weird, I feel like. 19:22, 6th place. They're smashing on the Coosa.
Dude, it's unreal. We waited too late to go largemouth fishing, let me just tell you that.
So you tried to scope in game early?
We fished for spots shallow. We scoped them shallow, but no, we went to the grass too late.
I wondered, we talked about it on live with that warm water, this warm front we've had, would fish make that push to the bank? And it looks like by the leaderboard that it certainly happened.
Oh, yeah, I think we saw a couple on bed. The couple we caught were on bed. I guarantee they were. So when we saw that, we were like, oh no, we screwed up. But
Well, too late. Hey, salvage it up. Go ahead and hold a couple of those up. You know the drill. Foster Bradley, Nick Harris, 19-22. When 19 pounds gets you a sixth place, John, on the Coosa River, does that hurt your feelings, or you just go, it is what it is?
You know, that just is what it is. Normally, 19 will win on the Coosa River.
A lot of times, 19 will blow a tournament out, but not on Jordan. Matt McClung, Brian Asay, both 42. 5 that will go 10.98 today.
I suck here.
You said you're ready for somewhere else then. We'll see you up the road. Alex Pruitt, Calvin Reese coming up next. How are you, sir? Good to see you in 2026. Here again, 5 that will go 7.80 and ready for Lele.
I'm ready for Lele. It was rough out there on me today. I couldn't get him going.
Well, we'll see you there. Fingers crossed for a better event. Got you some points. If we take the top 75 in the point standings at the end of the year, we'll go to our entry fee free championship down at Lake Eufaula. Up next, Stephen Turner, Ronald Miller, 5 that'll go 12.58. A good start to the season. Get those points.
Yeah, trying to.
Jordan showing off a little bit, though.
I don't know about for us, but for them, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you got 4 more tournaments to show off, okay? We're expecting it. James and Melody Perkins up next, both 65. How are you, sir? Good to see you. 5 that'll go 12.32 today. Not bad. Good start to the season.
Yeah. It's been 3 days, and I ain't figured them out yet.
You going back tomorrow?
Nope.
Gonna rest tomorrow. Charlie Williams, Michael Smith. Yes, you've got a big fish?
Yeah, some days you feel like a nut, and some days you don't.
5 to go 9.41. You need one of those 7-Elevens. Boat 72, Jimmy Wood and Ken Jones coming up next. Good to see you. Jimmy Wood, Ken Jones, 5 today. That will go 13.56, 13.5 pounds to start the season.
Survival.
Survival. Hey, 4 more tournaments to go. It's all about those points. Jeremy Smitherman, Timothy Hicks, boat 59 with 4 bass today. That will go 4 good ones. 10.63. They just needed 1 more big friend.
I thought it was 4 fish limit.
Okay, now they'll change the rules sometimes. You got to pay attention. No, it was 5 fish. Can only weigh in 5. Richard McCurdy and Sambo Fish. 5 today. That'll go 13.49. Shaking your head, not happy with it.
No, man, this place amazes me. Yo, we had 20 last weekend, 19 the weekend before, and we went and did the same thing. We stayed at the dam all day. We were there daylight till 3:20, and that's all we could get up there today. They changed the water up on us today, so, hey, that happens, but we'll take it.
Take it, move on to Lele. We'll see you at the next one. Ryan Stewart, David Swats, boat 55, 5 that'll go 11.31 to start the 2026 ABT South for you guys. How'd you catch them?
Docks.
Docks, all right. There's more of those at Lele. We'll see you there. Larry Bullock, Dale Westmoreland. Going to bring us 5 today, 8.44.
5 dinks.
5 dinks and headed to Lele. We'll see you late. Michael and Raymond Adams, boat 93, 5 that'll go 10.63. And I can tell you, when I start seeing y'all do this, I know you don't want to talk to me. Ready to get home. Adam Ryder and Brad Trotter, boat 60 with 5 fish today. 12.46. Good start to the season. Got you those good points.
That's good for us. We had a terrible practice and a great day. We
Overcame.
It was fun.
Hey, and now the sun's shining. Can't ask for anything better. Matt McKenzie and Brandon Black. Boat 73. How are you, buddy? Good to see you. 5 that will go 12:37. Get you some points on the board.
On to the next one. For us.
Hey, 4 more to go. Put it in the rear view. It's all you can do. Scott Yunke, Tucker Wilder. Boat 46. He asked if he had a Mountain Dew Big. He said, not a 7-Eleven, but a good bag. 5 that'll go 17-23, and that's going to get you in 10th place right now because they are catching them on Lake Jordan.
Yeah, this place ain't no joke out here.
How'd you guys catch those today?
A little bit of everything. Some in the grass, some on live scope, so just fishing around.
Just mixing it up. Good to see you guys. We'll see you at Lay Lake. Joey Davidson, Tullis Lanier, boat 99. Coming up next, 5 that will go. 11-10 to start the season.
Not good.
Not good. Ready to get out of here. We'll see you down the road. Ryan Miller and Justin Adams. Ryan Miller, Justin Adams, both 39. 5 bass today. They go to 11:35. Get you some points and headed down the road.
Hey, we'll take the points and move on to the next one.
All you can do. We'll see you guys there. Boat 66 up next. Kevin Reve, Russell Hazelton. 4 bass today. That'll go 773. You can bring in 5. Just remember that. All right, I got to give you a hard time.
Well, we just got to get the suck out of the way, in the first tournament. So that.
Yeah, 4 more to go.
We're fixing to turn it on the next time.
Spot them a little bit of pounds and a little bit of points, and then come back strong and lay late.
There we go.
See you guys there. Grant Johnson, Drew Wilson, boat 82. 5 that'll go 1068 today. Rough day on the pond.
You can talk to him.
Is it all his fault?
Yeah, he caused all the rain today.
He caused every bit of it?
Yeah, it was a little wet up there.
It was supposed to be warm until he showed up.
It was a warm rain until it wasn't, until it really started raining. And every time you thought it was let up, you'd look up and more would come.
Absolutely was out there with y'all. It was not fun. We'll see you guys at Lay Lake. We'll hope for better weather. Isaac Goggins and Steve Sherbert. Boat 135 with 5 that'll go 10-14. Get you in the double digits here. The first tournament.
Rough day on the pond.
Rough day on the pond. We got 4 more tournaments to go, though.
That's good for us.
No doubt about it. Double digits is always a good thing. Ken Walters, Jason Beasley. Boat 74, and they got 5 bass. 5 good bass that'll weigh 15-10. Good start to the season.
Yeah, it's better than last year. We didn't get double digits last year starting out, so it's better than last year.
On the right track. I like it. Willie Thornton and Louis Thornton Jr. boat 98. 5 to go 14-46. A good start to the season for sure.
I didn't catch a fish at all.
You didn't catch any of them? He made you weigh them in?
Yeah.
I'd have thrown them in the parking lot before I did that.
I tried to clean the boat, but he told me to bring them up here.
You're a good man. That's all I know. Whit Whitaker, Rich Gaines, boat 96, 5 that'll go 1265. Did you catch all of those?
I did.
Well, then you got to bring them up here. Y'all got the program figured out.
That's right.
How'd you catch those?
Shaky head.
On a shaky head. That's what them spotted bass like. Thank you for coming. We'll see you at Lay Lake. Jeffrey Haskins, Mike Chambers. 5 that'll go 1335. 5 that'll go 1335. Good start to the season.
Well, it's going to get bumped down to 12 because we got a dead one, so we lost it.
Oh, got to take care of them.
Yeah, that's right. It happens.
It will happen to you. We'll see you at Lay Lake. Frank Bradfield, Tyler Morgan, some certified fish catchers, bringing us another great Jordan bag. 5 that'll go 1804. Going to have you in 9th place right now on that Pro Guide Batteries leaderboard. How'd you guys catch them?
Man, we stayed shallow. We swam a jig, we threw a chatterbait, and we flipped. And I caught a 4-pounder flipping like the last 5 minutes, and so I thought we were going to be late and blew my hat off running back. So
Hey, the flow looks good, though. You got it. It's been wet all day. It looks like you got gel in it. It's okay.
It sucked when it rained. We did not catch a fish for 3 hours.
That seemed like the general consensus for sure. You guys want to hold those up real quick. Take 17. Got to get on that baby pattern again. He says no, sir. Boat number 80 coming up next. Dylan Singleton and Shanna Singleton. 5, it'll go 11:33. Did y'all have fun out there despite the rain?
Yeah, I did. Somebody took a nap last night.
Did you take a nap during the rain?
I did not take a nap.
Okay. Sometimes, like rain on a tin roof is a good thing. Rain coming in sideways in a bass boat is not good for a nap. You were here. Did the rain suit hold up?
Yeah.
Yours didn't?
No.
I'm hearing that a lot today.
It was, yeah. I changed clothes.
You got to get him a new rain suit before Lay Lake, okay? All right, we'll see you guys there. Dalton Cochran, Joshua Carroll, boat 90. It is a bag full of them. 5, it'll go 1788. Going to sneak you into that Pro Guide Batteries leaderboard top 10 right now. How'd you catch them?
Caught them cranking clay points.
Cranking clay? What kind of crankbait?
Can't say.
Can't say it?
Can't say.
Is it a secret that Darian Craig gave you?
Maybe.
Okay, I don't blame you for not telling anybody because nobody will believe you. Great job. We've been doing some heavy lifting up here. Thomas Caterpillar heavy lifting is happening over and over and over, John. That's how this weigh-in's going. John Drew, Chris Brummett, boat 76, 5 that'll go 1065. Did you have fun on Lake Jordan today?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Except for the rain.
Except for the rain. It was not fun.
Exactly.
Lay Lake up next. We'll see you there. Okay, good. I'm tired. Logan Sims and Evan Salty says, no heavy lifting coming up next. I need a break. 1, it'll go 207. You just run it off stage. Got a diet Mountain Dew or regular? That's fully leaded Mountain Dew. Drink 5 of those at Lay Lake. Bring in 5 Mountain Dew Big Bass. Jeff Myers and John Milton coming up next. 3 today. They go 684 and get you headed right to the house.
Yep.
Y'all ready to get there?
Yeah.
We'll see you at Lay Lake. Michael Freeman, Wade Cannon, 5 bass today. 5 that will go 1452. Real quick, how'd you catch them?
Shaky head, spinnerbait, all kinds of stuff.
Sounds like a fun day to me.
It was a junk day.
Hey, that's the Coosa River in a nutshell. Good to see you guys. All right. Former ABT South Angler of the Year, CJ Knight, and old Big Daddy Spencer Gray. There's people hollering for y'all. Did y'all pay for that kind of love? What's going on? 5, it'll go 1401. I know they're not yelling for you. They're yelling for Spencer.
Yeah, I think he's got the star of the show for today. He had a real mishap today. I've never seen someone set the hook on a fish so hard as Spencer. He hit one about 10 foot from the boat, and it like to knock me out. True story.
I was up here on the stage with you one time when you took or you sent a flipping weight at a fella. So now the big guy's throwing fish at you?
I guess that was a little bit of karma. I'm not sure what's going on. So
that's what happens. 14 pounds start to the year. But other than that, he was good in the boat today?
Yeah, he was
behaved?
He was a real good co-angler. He actually caught the first 3 fish, I believe, and I was starting to wonder what's going on.
You go ahead and take a bout?
Yeah, I mean, I thought I was with a hammer, but he had to show him how to do it from the back of the boat, so.
Sounds like CJ's fishing by himself for the rest of the year. This partnership already broke up. See you guys. John Frank, Mark Womack. 5 today that'll go 1583. Good start to the season. How'd you catch them?
Mostly dragging.
Dragging a Carolina rig?
No, sir. Shaky head.
I want to shake you. Nicely done. See you at Lay Lake. They are doing some heavy lifting here at Lake Jordan. Mark Godwin, Brandy Godwin. 5 to go, 9-11. Get you some points on the board and headed to Lay Lake.
Yeah, maybe lay a bit a little better to us.
4 more chances to win one of these bad boys. Michael Cox, Colt Boyette, some certified fish catchers everywhere we go on the Alabama Bass Trail. Boat 77. Did you bring the crowd with you to weigh in or what? I feel like the tanks all of a sudden got really busy when you boys showed up. 15:48 to start your ABT South 2026 season.
Yeah, we can't complain, especially what we come up with yesterday, so we'll take it.
Overcome some adversity and head on down the road. Blake Davenport, Philip Easterling. Boat 90 with 5 fish. Another great bag. Very lively. We appreciate everybody taking care of these fish. 15-24 to start the season.
I ain't happy.
Ain't happy with it?
Ain't happy.
Hey, I get it, because this lake's got them in it. We'll see you at Lay Lake. Jeremy Ray and William Todd Price, boat 86 with 5 bass. 14.79. Not bad at all.
Compared to practice, it was rough.
As long as you get better each day, that's all that matters. You learn something every time you go fishing. We'll see you at Lay Lake. Here comes trouble. Hey, I see the fish count right here, Mander, and it ain't. It's not what we were looking for. I know, but you weren't in the picture. 4 that goes 7.23.
Pounds.
And then you show up.
Me, it won't take me to those places.
Do you think Buck was holding out?
Yeah.
You think he didn't want to take you to the good spots?
I think I need a new partner.
You think he need a new partner? I think that's going to cause a lot of trouble at home, frankly. We're being honest.
It will. It definitely will. But we tried. We lost a lot of fish today, so it's okay.
All right, well, that's all that matters. Even in the rain, you had fun?
Yeah. He didn't. His rain suit failed him.
I'm hearing that a lot today.
All day.
He was whiny. You wait till I see him. All right, Mander. We'll see you at the next one. John Pollard, Cameron Cox, boat 84, 2 that'll go 388 and headed to Lay Lake. We'll see you there. Chris Landers and Brad Pitts, boat 115. 5 that will go. 15.40. Seeing a lot of them 15-pound bags. This lake is alive and well.
That is correct, man. We lost 2 good fish today and had 2 4-pound and 3.5, and just that's all we could get going.
Still a great start to the season. We'll see you at Lay Lake. Brad Stevens, Damon Daniels, boat 78. 3 bass today for Stevens and Daniels. That will go 9.38. 3 of the right ones. They were just a little lonely.
That's right. It was pretty tough for us today.
Get them at Lay Lake. 4 more chances to win $15,000 this season. Boat 111. 7-11 is our Mountain Dew Big Bass right now. Absolute giant from Lake Jordan. Boat 111, though, Chris Cook and Lawson Cook with one heck of a bag. 5 that'll go 18.41. It's got you in 8th place right now. One heck of a bag, but, man, this place is kicking them out.
It's pretty tough out there. The lake stirred up real bad, and we just run upriver and threw a chatterbait around.
And caught a good bag of them.
Beat the bank.
Good job. Great start to the season, 18.41. We'll see you at Lay Lake. David Sneed, Clint Carter, boat 118. 13.86 to start the 2026 season.
I'll take it. So, it is what it is.
Could have been a lot better, could have been worse, right?
That's right.
That's it, right there in that middle ground. Xavier McKinney and Lonnie Vincent up next. Good to see y'all. Once again in 2026, 5 that'll go. 12:37 got in the double digits and a good start to the season.
Yeah, good start. Good start. After that rain left, we started catching them.
So after the rain, they turned on for you.
They turned on for us.
I like to hear it. We'll see you guys at Lay Lake. Rusty Rigney and Hunter Rigney. Both 79. He said that's us, present and accounted for. 5 that'll go 13:01. Not bad for a rainy day.
Not bad for a rainy day, for a late start.
So it took you a while to get going?
Oh, yeah. We didn't catch a fish until like 10:30.
So when that rain came, y'all That was about the time it started.
Yeah, that's exactly right. We were under a boathouse at that time.
Did you catch any under the boathouse?
No, we did not.
Did you eat any snacks under the boathouse?
Yes, we did.
Y'all are men after my own heart. I like it. Trinity Miller, Max Haygood, boat 89. 5 that'll go. 11.91 to start the ABT South for you.
I'll take it because we were doing a lot worse than that about an hour ago, and we literally took a coin and said, let's go all the way up north and just see what happens. Caught a 5-pounder up there in practice, went up there, caught a 3 and a 2 that just saved this whole bag. This weather's been different Thursday, Friday, and today. The fish are just changing. They're going everywhere. Super happy to have that going into lay. I mean, it's par for the course for us. We just, got to start out down here and claw our way back up all year long, but we'll be all right. We want to go to Eufaula, so that's the goal. Just happy to have what we have. Hey to my parents, my wife, they're all watching, my kids. Coming home. See ya.
See ya at Lay Lake. He said, go Dogs. You ain't going to get out of the parking lot. You better be careful. Jason Wyndham, Kevin Peel, boat 97, 2. That'll go 646. 2 of the right kind.
They were 2 of the right kind, and I wish I had 3 more. Changed things up there after the rain and kind of got things started, but it was a little bit too late.
Little too late.
Little too late. I had to come in a little bit too early today. I think if I had a little bit more time, I might have got them other 3, but we'll do it again another day.
4 more chances at 15 grand. Randy Smith, Jacqueline Smith. Oh, come on with it. 5. That'll go 13.57. I'm going to need you to do that in the microphone. Jacqueline Smith. Woo! There we go. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Did we have fun out there? I know you had fun. Sounds like y'all had a great time.
Definitely had fun.
Even in the rain. Who caught the biggest fish?
Me.
How big was it?
403.
Okay. Where'd you catch it on?
Shaky head.
On a shaky head. Up shallow.
Yes, sir.
Up shallow on a shaky head. Coosa River Special. First ABT ever. Okay, well, there you go. Nice start. We'll see you at Lay Lake. Chris Hefcox, Scott Goolsby, but 124. 4, they'll go 563. Dude, I'll be honest. I didn't know if it was thunder. I didn't know if it was I don't know. I didn't know what it was. The little fella's having a good time down there. Did you have fun on Jordan today? No, you did not.
Kicked our tail.
I understand. It kicked mine too, and I wasn't even fishing.
No doubt. No doubt.
We'll see you late. Didn't know what was going on. Todd and Roger Beaver, boat 123, 4 that'll go 891, and I know y'all trying to get in that championship, ain't you?
Oh yeah, ain't no doubt.
No doubt about it. Would you rather this been on Eufaula this week?
Not really. I like going to different lakes. Practice was better than the tournament went. Could have been better.
4 more tournaments to get in that championship. I know y'all will. Hunter Hutcherson, Justin, please guys, no photography. Daniel's wife don't know he's here. Boat 156. 5 that'll go. 11.76 today. Did y'all have fun out there?
Oh, yeah. Ain't too bad. Can't complain.
Not at all. Get you some points on the board, a double-digit bag, 4 more opportunities to win $15,000 this year.
We're going to get after it.
We'll look forward to seeing you guys at Lay Lake. Thanks for being here with us. Stephen Barnes, Justin Coron. Boat 109, 5 and away, 11.59, and just happy I didn't butcher a name for the first time in 2026.
There you go. Good job.
Y'all have fun out there?
We did. Figured out a largemouth deal late. Missed a few bites. Would have been pretty key to a lot better bag. But
hey, making adjustments, learning, and that's what tournament fishing's all about. We'll see you Lay Lake. Jay Grogan, Ryan Ingram, another one of those teams I can imagine want to get in that championship. 5, it'll go 13.61. I, for one, am glad we're going to Eufaula in the fall and not in June. You're probably not as happy about that, but Eufaula is hotter than the face of the sun in June. I'm sure you're aware of that.
That's right. Good deal. Thanks, Luke.
Hey, got them points headed that direction. Jacob Howard and Joe Hanley, boat 125, 3 bass today that will go 505.
We made it to 5.
You got 5 pounds.
Man, I'm excited for 5 pounds, to be honest. It was rough out there today.
It definitely was feast or famine, that is for sure. We were doing ABT live.
Oh man, it's gonna be better at Lake. Let's put it that way.
We look forward to seeing what you do there. Shane Thompson, Matt Talbot, boat 121 with 5 bass, getting in the double digits with 10-20 to start the season.
That's good.
Hey, double digits are always good. 5 fish limits, especially in that rain. And you seem like you're pretty dry, so I'd call that a win-win. Jarrett Brown and Chris Brown, boat 108, 5 bass today. That will go 1380. 1380 to start the ABT South for you guys. Was it fun out there?
It was miserable.
It was miserable. Just be honest with me. I know you're not lying.
No, it was fun because I got to watch him fish in the rain. I'd sit back.
You just hid.
I was hiding, watching him fish. He caught all of them.
Nobody can ever say you're not a smart man. We'll see you guys at Lake Lake. Kyle Stewart and Josh Mims, boat 102. I hid and watched it rain as well. It'll go 767 here at Lake Jordan.
Hope Lay goes better.
Fingers crossed for you. Clinton Nail and Kevin McCaleb, boat 117, bringing us a 5 fish limit. Going to get them in that Pro Guide Batteries Leaderboard top 10 with 1835. Going to take over 9th place. How'd you catch those today?
Swimming and flipping.
Swimming and flipping early or during the rain?
Until about 10:30.
And it was over. Man, it's crazy. Once that front moved through, things definitely changed. Luther Murphy, Jeremy Nobles, boat 85. 5 bass. Another good Jordan bag. 1586. How'd you catch those?
Shoot, it was hard, boy. Jig and a minnow.
Jig and a minnow.
That's it.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Good old jig, baby. That's the way we work.
Hey, teamwork. That's what this is all about in the ABT. Great start to the season. We'll see you guys in Lay Lake. Wesley McKellar, Adam Corrington, boat 114. 5 that will go 1363.
Happy with that.
No doubt about it.
Lots of prayer got those in the live well today.
See you at Lay Lake. Sometimes it takes divine intervention. That is for sure. Every time me and Jason Duran go fishing, that's what it's about. Yeah, it's a fine job. Terry Harris, Tim Johnson, 1 that'll go 364. Now that's the right size. Just needed friend.
One's back there.
You just didn't want to show out at the first one.
No.
Give these boys a head start. I like it. You don't want everybody mad at you. Eric Bryan, Lucas Anderson. Boat 122 with 5. It'll go 1092. 1092 today. Got you in the double digits, but man, Jordan is showing out today.
Yeah, it wasn't fun. I'm going to give away my boat and take up golf or something. It was
What kind of boat you got? We'll give it away right now. Go ahead. Tell them all the specs on it. Let's go ahead and give them. We can at least sell tickets. I don't know if Miss Kay will let us do that or not. Free Phoenix, everybody. It's going to be a free Phoenix. He's taking up golf. Trey Wade, Bradley Parnell, boat 107. 5 it'll go 902. You want to give away your boat?
It's not here.
It's not here? Okay. You want to give away your partner's boat? We can do that? Okay. Joey and I flying solo today without our man Zeke. Zeke had another tournament today. But Joey right here bringing the thunder like he always does. 5 it'll go 1810. You know a thing or two about these Coosa River spotted bass. How'd you catch those today?
Yeah, I caught him doing pretty much what everyone else was doing, throwing a minnow around. And I really, that big burst of rain got things flowing quick and blew out all the creeks. I'm sure you've heard that already, but it changed them a little bit. I mean, we went from half of the day running 1 turbine to 2 turbines ripping all day, and it changed some things. I had some fish at the dam that I actually wanted the water to be off for, and it was ripping, and so I wasted like 3 hours waiting for it to turn off with no cell service where I could check if it was going to turn off. And I finally got cell service, and it wasn't. So I scrambled and caught what I could. Zeke had 11 pounds at Lay Lake in the ASA BFA, my son, so I whooped his butt, so that's good. But, God is good, and I'm going to church tomorrow morning, and I'm excited to get back home.
We're excited for Zeke to show up, and then y'all catch 20 pounds at Lay Lake. All right, some of these fish catching Schroeders, Ryan and Kyle. 5 it'll go 1422. Good start to the year. I know not what you guys are used to.
It was tough. It was tough out there today.
Definitely was. We'll see you at the next one. We know you guys. Tim Taylor, Philip Morris, boat 106. 5 that'll go 14.06. Good start to the season.
We'll take 14.06. We never had a big bite all day. We all heads though, so we're pretty happy with that.
Catch a lot of fish on Jordan today?
Pretty good numbers.
Good start to the season. Those points matter. Getting that top 75. See you guys down the road. Mike Hearn, he's flying solo without our favorite Sugar Walker. We've been thinking and praying about Sugar. 2 that'll go 3:30 today, and I know you missed our buddy being in the boat.
Yep, I do. I really do.
We sure do miss her being here, and we look forward to her being back on this stage.
Oh, me too. I can't wait to get her back in the boat.
We've been thinking about you guys. Good to see you as always. Thank you, Mike. Jeff and Mitchell Jennings. But 131, 5 that'll go 12.89 to start the year.
Better than I thought we had, so that's good. I wanna say hey to my wife. She's watching back home, so hey, wife.
Is she gonna critique your performance or say that's okay?
Hey, as long as I catch 5, she'll still have dinner cooked, I hope.
Hey, there we go. What's for supper? That's what I want to know. Brian Adamson and Ryan Lloyd. I caused these guys some bad luck at Smith Lake. I don't even want to look him in the eye. 5 that'll go 14.72. It looked like it got better after I left, which is typical.
It got better. We kind of derailed the train first thing this morning, and we had to get back on track. And it's fishing.
Stay up shallow all day like we saw on ABT Live?
Yeah, we did. So, but you know how we fish. We shallow scoped, but we was shallow. So.
Lay Lake is a place you know and love. We'll see you guys there. Showers, Douglas, and Joseph. Boat 119.5 that'll go 10.25, double digits to start the season.
It is what it is.
Lay Lake coming up next.
That's right. That's right.
See you guys there. Justin Brasher and Ben Hawk. Boat 150. 5 bass that will go 13.09 to start this 2026 season for you guys.
Pretty rough.
Listen, windshield or the bug, that's kind of how it is today.
We had to coach them into biting it. It was tough.
Had to talk them into it. See you guys at Lay Lake. Maybe they won't be as hard to talk to there. Billy Tidwell, Ben Williamson coming up next. 5 that'll go 12.57. 12. Hey, that's always, when it's a pleasant surprise up here, that's a good thing. We'll see you down the road. Chris Hensley and Kyle McKinney coming up next. Boat 130. 5 that will go 12.37. Pop that Mountain Dew right here.
Yeah.
I should have put the microphone on. That'd been a good ad.
Need to be Coosa Blues instead of Biloxi Blues.
Hey, I fully understand some days. Ian Hunsaker, Trey Lee. You want to lay all 5 of them? Hold them up for big. 138 today. Ian and Trey going to catch 5 for 13.08. Not a bad start to the season.
It was all right. We had a decent day.
Did you have fun?
Oh, yeah.
How'd you catch them?
Freeloader and mooch minnow.
Just scoping and hoping.
Scoping and hoping.
You know, they say if you're not scoping, you're hoping, but I find when I scope, I also hope at the same time. There's a lot of that going on. They don't just jump in the boat. That's for sure. See you guys down the road. Some guys that your 2025 ABT South Anglers of the Year, Zeke Gossett and Ethan King, boat 140, 5 today. That'll go 13.49 to start this 2026 season. And man, you've been on one heck of a roll for the last couple of years. That's a little off that Zeke pace, I feel like.
Yeah, we hadn't caught him the last 2 ABTs, and I don't know. I'm in a little bit of a slump right now. I just wanted you to follow.
I was going to say, hang on, Zeke. You're not in a slump.
Hold on. Some days are going good, some days are going bad. We just need to stay consistent, like I try to do. But
see you at the ABT North next week.
Yes.
Have no doubt we'll get it back on the tracks at Gunnersville. Walter Lawrence, James W. White Jr., good to see you guys. Boat 142, 5 that'll go 12.82. Good start to the season.
It's a good start. I'm happy to have it. We haven't done much the last couple of weeks, but we had a good day today. Just nothing real big.
A lot of bites, though?
We probably caught 15, maybe 20.
Hard to complain about that with the weather we had, especially.
It was a fun day.
No doubt about it. Sounds fun. See you guys at Lay Lake. Thanks for being here. Jason Sapp, Wally Bell, boat 103. One bass today. They go 222. Do you have any good snacks today?
Few.
What do we have?
What did we?
Ham sandwich. That's strong. That's strong.
Then we give away more baits to the fish than anything. So
Gave away baits to the fish. That is not the goal. You're supposed to coerce them into the boat.
Somebody told us that later on.
Okay.
So
somebody gave you that pro tip later on. We'll see you guys at Lay Lake. Corey Cole, Hayden Cole, boat 136. Two that'll go 428 to start the year.
Bad day.
Bad day.
Tough day.
Bad, terrible, no good day.
Yeah.
It happens sometimes. You got a good mustache, though. Go give Darian Craig some mustache tips because that's a great mustache. Darian been trying to grow one for like 12 weeks or something. Michael Presnell, Luke Farmer, how are you, boys? Good to see you guys. Good bag of fish for you today. 5 that'll go 1461 here for the ABT South kickoff. How'd you catch those?
How do you think?
You know, I'm not trying to stereotype. You seem like young guys. I'm going to think that you were probably skipping boat docks all day.
Absolutely. No, we were scoping.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to let you say it because there's probably some guy on the internet right now going, scooping, you know, heavy on them keyboards just because they saw the age. Well, we appreciate you guys being here. We'll see you guys at Lay Lake. Bring us 20 pounds there. Eric Farnham, Susan Farnham. Boat 134, 5 bass that will go 1393. And a good start to the year. Did you have fun out there? Did you catch them all? You did not?
I did not.
Were you ready for the rain to be over like I was?
Yes, very.
Were you thinking, what did I sign up for? You must love this guy right here if you're going to get out in the rain.
I do.
We're glad to have you here. We'll see you guys at Lay Lake. Jacob and Austin Robinson, both 163, 5 bass today that'll go 957. 957.
It was a bad day.
Bad day.
Didn't have any missed opportunities, just none of the right ones, so.
Some days it just happens like that.
That's how it goes.
Lay Lake, you'll catch them though, right?
I hope so.
Make a promise right now. 20 pounds.
I promise. 20.
Okay. 25. I like your promise better than mine. David Crawford, Rob Sandlin. Boat 174. 5 that will go 1401. You're shaking your head. You're disappointed with it.
We caught them all in the rain. If that sun would have come out a little bit earlier, yesterday we did good with warm water, but the sun just stayed behind the clouds all day. It kind of hurt us. Missed a few key bites this morning. It probably would have helped us out a bunch, but that's how it goes.
It is what it is.
Yeah, that's right.
We'll see you at Lay Lake. Good to see you. Brady Bowden and Joseph Lacey. Boat 149. 5 to go 1264. Did you enjoy that rain today?
Oh, I'll soak them wet.
Rain suit gave out?
Oh, yeah.
Heard a lot about that today.
I shouldn't even wore it. I try it.
Just sat out there in your clothes.
That's right.
See you at Lay Lake. Get a new rain suit before then. Matthew Higgins and Keith Mann. Boat 172. 5 bass that will go 12 pounds on the dot. 12 even today. How are you, sir? Good to see you. Thank you. Michael Howard and Mark LaPlante. Boat 151. Going to bring in some double-digit bass today. 5 that'll go 1232. Did you have fun out there on Jordan?
Except for the rain.
That part was definitely subpar.
Yeah, we actually took cover in the canal over there thinking it was going to get real bad, but
well, the sky got a little green tint to it for a minute. I hid under a boat dock too.
I know it was you don't never know.
It was one of those you kind of had to take cover quick. We'll see you guys at Lay Lake. Brady McCamey, Carter Maples, boat 143. 3 bass. That will go 679 to start the season. Did you take cover from the storm?
No, we just sat there and got drenched.
Just hung out in it.
My feet are still soaked.
Yeah, those are not ideal shoes for that kind of weather.
Well, Frog Tog advertised they're waterproof. They're not waterproof.
I don't know if there's any shoes that are waterproof unless they're rubber boots like this and make your feet sweat.
I need to get me something like that.
You invest in those before Lay Lake. We'll see you there. John and Andrew Wade, boat 168. Today with 5 that will go 1182 to start the ABT South campaign for you guys.
Ready to go to Lay.
Ready to get there.
I'm ready to get to Lay, man.
All right, we'll see you there. Brandon McGinnis and Sawyer Sims. Boat 141 with 5 bass. Today that are going to go 1120. 5 to go 1120 to start the season for you guys.
It's tough. We had a good practice, kind of, but it was tough the last couple days.
They threw you a curve like Mother Nature did.
Yeah, that's it.
That's one thing you can count on. That's what they're going to do.
Oh, yeah. We enjoyed it, though. It's our first one, so.
Congrats on being here. Good to see you. And thank y'all for fishing with us. Chris Moore and Wes Stevenson. Boat 147. And they got them a 5 bass limit that'll go 1432. 1432. Good start to the season. How'd you guys catch those?
Swim jigs.
In the grass?
In the grass.
That's a fun bite.
Yes, it is.
Wake you up early in the morning.
In the monsoon.
In the monsoon they've been. Well, that's good to hear. I was hiding under a boat dock. Lee Lavelle, Chad Reed. Mountain Dew Big Bass currently 7-11. That's a good bag of fish, though. 5 to go 16.89. 16.89. Going to have you just shy of the top 10 right now. How'd you catch 16.89 out there?
Yeah, swim bait.
Swim bait. What kind of swim bait we throwing?
True bass.
True bass swim bait. You fishing current?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Up there close to that concrete.
That's right.
All right. I like to hear it. Great job. Jim Beavers and Stuart Vitalo coming up next. Boat 132. Five today. That'll go 928. You said you fish for the wrong kind of fish.
When you fish a foot or 2 deep, that's all you catch is largemouth.
That's right. Those spots don't like to get up there too much.
Well, we caught some, but they weren't big enough.
Them 3 pluses.
Well, we lost a couple of big ones. That hurt us, though.
We'll see you guys at Lay Lake. Turn the bus around there. Matthew Bennett, Gary Wade, boat 169. Another good bag. 5 that'll go 1667. And how'd you catch those today?
Scoping and flipping grass.
A little bit of that. That's definitely a little bit of this and a little bit of that, right? What bait were you flipping in the grass?
A Z-Hog Jr.
Okay, a little bit of a Z-Hog. Were they on points, up in pockets?
Kind of in between, getting in there.
Okay, so not far in the backs, though, because that water, we saw some almost 60-degree water today in some of those places and really thought those fish might make a big push to the back.
We caught our big spot on a bed.
Really?
We didn't see the bed, but there was a bunch of them up there on a seawall about 2 foot. You know what they're doing when they're up there.
Ain't no doubt. Good job. Great bag. James. James Pitts and Jonathan Monkus. Boat 144. 5 that'll go 12-15 to start the year. Good job.
Thank you. It was a struggle.
Did we catch any on a crankbait today? I know y'all are my crankers. Y'all like to throw a crankbait?
No, not
today. What did we catch them on?
Shake your head.
All right. Sometimes you got to finesse them. That's how it is.
That's what it took.
We'll see you guys at Lay Lake. Good start to the season. Bill and Matt Maddox coming up next. Boat 127, another good bag. Going to be just shy of that Pro Guide Batteries leaderboard. Top 10 was 1704. 1704. How'd we get it done today?
Scoping.
Scoping.
Yeah, scoping.
So that means one of y'all was running the net, and one of y'all, you was on the net. What kind of baits were you scoping with?
You already know what they were.
A minnow. What kind of net were you using?
A big one.
A big net. Good job, guys. Gabe Lewis and Cal Burton. Gabe Lewis and Cal Burton. Boat 175, and they got 5 that are going to go 1905. Going to take them to 7th place right now in that Pro Guide Batteries leaderboard top 10. And we're going to hold those up real quick, but how'd you catch them?
Shaking a minute.
Shaking a minute on that scope game. Darman live scope. Getting it done here. We've got a good mix today. Shallow bags getting caught, live scope fish getting caught. We're actually giving away some Garmin units. All you got to do is watch ABT live, and you're going to have an opportunity to win. Watch and win 3 Garmin units this year. We're giving away 1 in the ABT 100s, 1 in the ABT South, and 1 in the ABT North. You got to pay attention to those ABT lives to be eligible to win. Comment and share all the good things. But we're giving away some Garmin, so if you don't have a live scope, don't have a screen for it, no excuses, right, John?
No excuses.
No excuses. Riley McCullough and Sawyer McCullough, both 157.5 to go 14.40. Good start to the season for you.
Oh, yeah, real good. After this morning, the motherboard went out on my trolling motor, and Steven over at Wetumpka Marine put a whole new trolling motor on it and had us back out on the water pretty quick.
I heard that story this morning in the parking lot in the dark that he was going to go meet you guys, and that is an awesome, awesome deal. We appreciate him at Wetumpka Marine, and, man, overcoming some adversity, that's a good start to the season.
Man, we were on a good scoping bite, and our batteries died about 9:30 this morning. Had to go up shallow and try to find some fish. We ain't pre-fished shallow all week, you know. So we got blessed, honestly. So
You got to take that and roll on to Lay Lake. Great job, guys. Corey Ingram, Miller Spivey. Was that Jelly Roll singing? I don't know what that was. 4 to go, 8:46. 4 for 8:46, and 1 shy of the limit to start the season. Got to tighten up at Lay Lake.
Just couldn't find them. We'll get them at Lake.
See you there. Looking forward to it. Some certified fish catchers out here on the Alabama Bass Trail and everywhere else doing what they do. James and James Willoughby, 5 to go, 19-23. Going to put them in 6th place. 6th place, and y'all know this place kicks them out all the time.
Yeah, it's showing out just like it did last weekend. It's unreal. This lake is, to be as small as it is, it fishes insane.
I saw you guys just for a minute today. We were trying to cover you on live and all the crazy weather. Y'all were fishing shallow when I saw you, but how did you catch most of those?
We caught them all over from shallow to deep. We just finally got rid of one of the largemouth we caught shallow.
All spots?
All spots.
A 19-23 bag of spots right there. Go ahead and hold those up for us. The Willoughby boys always bringing the heat in the Alabama Bass Trail South and every other tournament they enter, I feel like. Look at those spotted bass. Rodney Hopkins, Hunter Kelly, boat 155, 5 to go 14-22, and a good start to the season.
Yeah, it was tough today. We lost a couple key fish that hurt us.
On to Lay Lake.
Yeah.
See you there. Grant Boatwright and Garrett Nettles, boat 171. They got 5 bass for us today that will go. 1276 to start the 2026 season.
Feel good about it.
No doubt about it. Got to get that foundation laid. 4 more tournaments to get in that championship. Tim McCormick and Drew McCormick, boat 176 with 5 bass today. That will go 1284. 1284. How'd you catch those?
Out in the river.
Out in the river. It's out in the middle.
Out in the middle, on the bank. Yeah, a little bit everywhere.
They definitely live everywhere on the Coosa, that is for sure. See you guys at Lay Lake. All right, these boys right here know a thing or two about catching on the Coosa. Noah and Cole Godwin, boat 154, doing what they always do and bringing us a big old bag of bass. 5 to go, 18-11, going to be just shy of the Pro Guide Batteries Leaderboard top 10. And Lake Jordan, to be as small as it is with 225 boats, it shows out.
Yeah, it was. They caught them as like they always do. It was tough on us. We had like 12 pounds at 1 o'clock, and we just scrapped together that. But we only caught 5 good ones, and we had one that got off that was a good one. But that's how it goes.
So you caught them more after the rain then. Do you think the rain had your bite, that front messed your bite up that you had going?
I think so. We had like 3 or 4 different patterns that we wasn't catching any giants on, but they just wouldn't bite this morning. I don't know if we're fortunate to catch what we caught.
Well, that'll get you in good standing in that Angler of the Year race to start the year. You boys are always in it, in the thick of it, going into the final event, that's for sure. Jared Baker and Buddy Baker, boat 197. As we roll deeper into this weigh-in here. 3 that goes 8:29. 3 good fish.
Yeah, typical Lake Jordan for us. We'll get ready for Lade, see if we can do it again.
All right, we'll see you at Lake. We got 20:45 on top right now. Terry Stevens and Gabe Aldridge, one of the first teams to weigh in. They did some heavy lifting, and it's going to take some more Thomas Caterpillar heavy lifting to take them off the top. $14.99 for Brent Cottle and Nick Robinson. Almost 15 pounds. A great start to the season.
Hey, better than we normally do here.
Hey, get out of here and roll to Lake. A fellow that knows a thing or two about winning on this pond, Eric Summers and Jim McWilliams, boat 165. And they're going to have 5. They go 19:29 and take them all the way to 6th place. Great job. I would ask if you caught them in the current, but I feel like I know the answer.
Pretty much, yeah. All day. We had a good time today. We probably caught 75 fish.
Holy cow. What'd you catch them on?
Swim baits.
All on swim bait. What kind of swim bait?
Crush City.
Crush City swim bait. Company man. I like it. Hold them up out here for Jared. I'm going to go ahead and assume those are all spotted bass, too. 19:29. Caterpillar heavy lifting some spots.
He poor-mouthed me. He said he didn't have a good bag.
You can't trust. I was going to say, it's a man that weighs in a lot of 20-pound plus bags of them spotted dogs. He's ashamed of it. I wouldn't be. Would you, John? I wouldn't. No. I'd be good with 19:29. Goodness gracious. That's what the Coosa River is all about right there. Lake Jordan. Great job. And up next, we got boat 173, and this young man has been making a lot of noise lately, and he's going to make some more today. We said it on live, one of our favorite names this year, new to the ABT, Dash Dawson and Leighton Brown, and they're going to be your new leaders at boat 173 with 5 bass and go 21-10. New leaders, 21-10. Hey, boys, just show up and show out. No big deal. Just your first ABT. We hand out a little bit of money here. I don't know if you've heard that. $15,000 going to the winner, plus all kinds of contingencies. How does that sound?
Sounds mighty fine to me, if I do say so myself.
So how did we catch those today?
Well, finesse worms and shaking a minnow. That's about it.
All right. Was it a little tougher today on you? I know Jason Duran spent a little time with you on live, and that weather kind of had things messed up this morning, it sounded like.
Yeah, you know, I had I had a really weird issue today. I could not catch any like 3 to 3.5 pounders. Like I could only catch. We caught those 2 real big ones, and then the rest of them fish are 3 pounders. I mean, so we could never get them out. But you know what? I'm not mad at it at all. 21 pounds, I'll take that all day long.
Listen, Terry Stevens and Gabe Aldridge took the lead in this thing early on, one of the first bags to weigh in, and now you guys came in here late and stole the show, and you got a 6:01 for Mountain Dew Big Bass. Not going to take overall Big Bass, which is 7-11, but that is a tank. Is that a spotted bass, by the way?
Big old large mouth.
Okay, you got my heart racing a little bit. I thought if it was a 6:01 spot. New leaders right there. Look at that. Dash Dawson, Leighton Brown. Living up to the hype in ABT #1. Been on a tear lately. Staying on that tear. Dash Dawson and Leighton Brown. Getting it done. Speaking of getting it done, here's a team that knows how to catch a bass. One half of the ABT North Angler of the Year team for 2025. Hunter Davidson fishing with Larry today. 5 to go 1671, and you're just keeping the run going.
We just never got a big bite today. We caught a bunch of fish, had fun, just never got a big bite.
You and Bryant coming back next week for some revenge and protecting that trophy?
I hope so. Probably need a 30-pound bag, but I hope we can.
Hey, I saw a couple of y'all do that last year, so I look forward to seeing you. Good to see you, sir. Kenny Smith, R.J. Thompson, boat 162. 5 to go 12-11 today.
Rough day.
Hard to weigh in behind those 21-pound backs.
Yeah, I don't know if we're on the same lake.
I felt that way many times in my life and probably will again. Jacob Lee and Brandon McCullough. Boat 189, 5 bass today. That will go 15:59. Great start to the season. How'd you catch those?
Scrounger and a little swim bait.
You were in the current then.
Oh, yeah, all day.
Man, after my own heart, I like it. Trey, we got Trey and Justin Dowse coming up. They were just informed of what Mountain Dew Big Bass was, and what was the reaction? I said, it's 7-Eleven.
I said, oh, no.
Oh, no. 2 that'll go 11:51. 2 are the right ones. Just not a 7-Eleven. How'd y'all catch that big one?
Spinnerbait.
Oh, a spinnerbait. I like the sound of that. I bet that it's big. Said, oh, no. I don't know. Oh, no. The 7-Eleven might need to say, oh, no. Yeah, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I made a mistake earlier, okay? I want to apologize. I said 7-Eleven for Mountain Dew Big Bass wouldn't be beat, but the Dowse boys said, hold my Mountain Dew and watch this. 809 Lake Jordan Beast, an 8-pounder that bit a spinnerbait. Where were you fishing to catch that thing?
Over yonder in that little pond.
Over yonder. Now, you normally like to just quit bass fishing halfway through a tournament and crappie fish. Did you do any crappie fishing today?
No, I needed 3 more.
When you caught that one, it was game on. You were ready. Well, go ahead and hold this up. You need it. Darian spent some time with y'all on live, and that's probably why y'all didn't catch a limit. Just to be fair, that mustache ran them off. 809. Look at this bass. Holy cow. Are you sure you didn't lock through to Guntersville? Or Lake Fork or something? Looks like looks like a grass fish. Holy cow. Good job, boys. Whew.
That's my new PB.
New PB, congrats. Even better. Shane and Brandon Horton, boat 177. Let us spend some time with them on live. I'm sorry you didn't find one that big today. 5 to go 12-19. Looks like y'all improved after I left you, though.
We did, but the game plan was shot from the get-go. So that weather came in, and it totally destroyed our game plan. So it's all right, though. Swing and you miss sometimes.
See you late. Good to see you guys. Thanks for letting us hang with you on live. All right, here comes these Krausen boys, Colby and Cade, boat 186. And ladies and gentlemen, they weighed in a bag 2 years ago here. It's when we were first introduced to these boys, and they're going to do it again. We got some new leaders with 22.78. The Krausens blowing the lid off this thing. How does that feel?
Feels good. I hope it holds this time.
Maybe it will. Fingers crossed for you. $15,000 on a Saturday on Jordan. That won't, be too bad, I don't guess.
Yeah, it'd be real good.
And we're going to weigh one for big, but these are all spotted bass?
We got one largemouth.
One trash fish in there. You had to do it. If it wins 15 grand, it won't matter. I think they're all big, John, but we're going to weigh a big spot right here for the Krausen boys, and it is an absolute certified Coosa River stud. 555 on a big spotted bass. Holy cow. What did that fish bite?
Little 2.7-inch swim bait.
Okay, are we scoping?
No, sir. We're fishing rock piles.
Fishing rock piles. You guys fish this lake a lot.
Yes, sir.
Jordan is the home pond.
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm not trying to get your hopes up or anything, but we're late in the weigh-in. We've had a couple lead changes. Terry Stevens, Gabe Alders held on to this thing for a long time. We're winding down. What would it mean to you guys to get a win against this field on this pond?
Oh, it'd mean so much. It'd be great. It'd be a true blessing from God.
Well, we're going to hope it holds up. Let's hold those bad boys up. I'm grabbing that 555 spot and telling everybody I caught it.
Good job, guys.
The Crowson's blowing the doors off this thing, 22-78. Now we got the Norrises, Jonathan and Peyton, both 159. 5 that will go. 10-21 today, and somebody's got to follow the new leader, but those are good fish for good points.
It's our first time on the Alabama Bass Trail, and my son was saying, we really got to follow the leaders. That's terrible for our first time. But, no, it was a tough day. I always say it's a better day fishing than it is working, and even more importantly, to spend it with my son. So,
Say, man, I fished with my dad a lot of years. Getting to be with that young man all day long. Y'all going to have a lot more trips across this stage and toting big old bags of bass at Lay Lake. You like Lay Lake?
Yes, sir.
All right, well, looking forward to see you guys there. Thanks for fishing with us this year. Matthew Crittenden and Christopher Goodwin, about 198. 5 that will go 13-49. A good start to the every one of them? You caught them in the net, though, didn't you?
No, boat flips.
Oh, you said he ain't got time. Y'all was using big line, weren't you?
You said what?
Big line today?
Oh, yeah.
You're just slinging them in the boat, catching them shallow. The Sea Boys at Lay Lake. Todd Sims and Michael Clay. 5 bass today that will go 13-63. Get you some points and headed down the road.
That's right.
4 more tournaments. You got 4 more chances to win. Bring the heat at Lay Lake. Cade and Cody Miner coming up next. Boat 211 with 5 bass today. Good bag of fish. Later flights definitely showing up. 1780. And how'd you catch those today?
Mainly scoping. Caught a few up at the dam, but mainly scoping.
What kind of bait are we scoping with?
Mooch minnow and a 3-inch gulp minnow.
I feel like you're being honest with me, and I appreciate that. We'll see you guys at Lay Lake. All right. The winningest team in ABT history right here. Kobe Carton, Chris Rutland. Oh boy. Hey, Krausen boys, I'm real sorry about this. But sometimes old dad will show up. And they did. Your new leaders, winners last year in the ABT South kickoff on Lake Martin. No strangers to Coosa River success. Chris Rutland and Kobe Carden with 5. They go 24-72 to blow the doors off. Holy cow. Let's talk about it. Are we scoping? Are we hoping? Are we swimming jigs? What are we doing?
We finally learned how to scope.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to make an announcement to the rest of the field. These guys have been catching them every which way you can catch them for about 30 years now, and now they know how to scope. So is Angler of the Year on? I said it last year when y'all started out, y'all going to win Angler of the Year, and then you let me down. Are you going to make me a promise this year to win Angler of the Year?
Don't jinx us on that. Hey, that scoping's fun, dude.
That scoping's fun, dude, said Chris Rutland. Now, Kobe's gotten into this high school captain stuff. Your son taught you how to scope, didn't he?
He actually did, yeah. Yeah, he did. But he'd rather bank fish than scope, so there's hope for him still.
He gets that honest, I was going to say. I know a guy who likes to bank fish a lot. What bait were you primarily using to catch those scope fish?
A mooch minnow and a freeloader.
Mooch minnow and a freeloader. Now, are you guys in the middle of the river channel? Are you in creeks off the main river? Where do those fish live? 24 pounds worth.
We fish the top half of the lake. Yeah.
Top half of the lake. Well, I would tell you where you need to hold them up for pictures, but y'all know the drill. Let's go ahead and do that right now. 24-72, Rutland and Carden said not so fast. Oh, bud. I felt the stage tilt when the bag came up. I'm going to go ahead and grab me one of them, too. 24-72. 24-72, all spotted bass, too, by the way, for those keeping score at home. I'm getting a picture. I'm telling everybody I caught that. I caught it on a swim jig. Chris Rutland and Kobe Carden, your new leaders. Up next, Jeff Morgan and Tim Vanigman. Boat 193 with 14.99. A good start to the year.
We're real happy with it.
Guarantee it.
It ain't 24 pounds, but we're happy.
Hey, sometimes you got to get those points and get down the road. Shane Powell. Okay. He's going to burn out right there. He saw that 24 pounds. Boat 192, Shane Powell and Tim Fox. 5 to go, 17.87. Great start to the season. And y'all probably got that championship circled a few times, I imagine.
We usually do awful here, so just the fact that we're doing all right, that's good with us.
Good start. How'd y'all catch them?
Caught them all on the bank, throwing a buzz bait and swimming a jig.
We said on live, we thought with that water temperature rising, there'd be a little bit of a buzz bait bite. I'm glad to hear it.
Yep. Started out strong and kind of petered out during the day, but it was fun.
Changed a little bit after that front came through, sounds like.
Changed a lot.
No doubt about it. We'll see you at the next one. Good to see you, boys. Gage King, Logan Drake. Gage King, Logan Drake, boat 195 that will go 13.65. Good start to the season.
Yeah, not too bad. I don't know where they went after practice, but that's part of it.
They ran around on you. We'll see you at Lay Lake. Joey Adderhold and Tim Hatcher, boat 184. 5 that will go 14.35. A good start to the season.
Yeah, it wasn't no good.
No good. Turn it around at Lay Lake.
Well, we're going to try. And we're going to give it a go. So.
Got 4 more to do it. We'll see you there. Got 24.72 on top of this thing and an 8.09 Mountain Dew Big Bass from those Douse boys, Trey and Justin. J.D. Perez, Kevin Gibson, how are you, sir?
Oh, man, it wasn't a good day. I mean, breaking rods and getting hung up and lost so many jigs, it was ridiculous. I'm not a scoper. It looks like I'll be learning that this year.
You're going to need to practice up then, huh? 5 to go, 11.57, me and you both. Frederick Walker, Al McQueen, both 218. 5 to go, 12.82. 12.82 start to the season. Did you have fun out there today?
I had fun. Caught a lot of fish.
This lake's full of them.
Yeah, I know.
Guess what? Lay Lake is too, so that's what's up next. We'll see you guys there. Justin and Ryan Barnes, boat 183 with 5 fish. 5 to go, 16.20. Good start to the season. How'd you guys catch them?
We caught them scoping on a 6-inch Sindhu and a juggle minnow, but we ain't never been here before, so I'll take it.
Y'all looking forward to that championship. Y'all trying to get down there. I know. I can see it look in your eyes.
Yeah, we gotta get some points in all these events to make October.
We'll see you there. Colton Leyendecker and Garrett Alford, both 203. First timers out here in the ABT. And you know what? If you're going to just decide to show up and fish, might as well catch a 20-pound bag, 20.65. Going to take you to 4th place. Great job. How did you guys step right over here? How'd you guys catch those today?
I just did what he told me to do.
You just did what he told you to do. What did he tell you to do? Because maybe I need to know.
Chunk and wine.
Chunk and wine. What were you chunking and winding?
It was a pretty slow day the whole day. Most of that damage was done within the last hour on a minnow. So it was just one of them days where it was time for us to be blessed, and we got blessed. So
everybody's going to remember your name after today, that's for sure. Go ahead and hold them up. We'll show you how the process works. Because if you're going to do this every time, you're probably going to get to do this every time. We're going to hold them up out front for Jared at the Garmin tent first, and then for Jason Duran right here on the side. 20 pounds all spots, too, by the way. We like to see that. Jared right out here. And right here for Jason Duran. Great job, guys. Boat 187, Zach and Paul Hester. Fishing solo, 1888. Heck of a day to be solo out there.
It was pretty fun.
How'd you catch those?
I caught the two biggest ones in the Karen and the New Lake first thing this morning. Then Darian pulled up.
Ruined it.
With bad luck. Didn't catch another.
You hear that? When you pulled up, did the mustache run him off?
Look, when he pulled up, I caught my biggest one of the day. As soon as he got up there to me, didn't get another bite in there. Well, I got one more bite. Yeah. And then I found some yesterday that were actually on a stump flat spawning. So caught the rest of the weight there.
Heck of a day. We won't send Darian after you at Lay Lake. We apologize. Tim Peake and Byron Smith, boat 160 with a good start to the ABT South season. 1606. We know you guys want to be in that Eufaula championship.
Yeah, we'll do what it takes to get there, but we had a great day. We had a limit in like 30 minutes, 12 pounds. We called probably 40 times. We just did what we do. You know?
How'd you catch them?
We caught them dabbling around, a little worm mostly, but caught some on jerkbait. But we just fish like old men fish.
Nothing wrong with it. That's what I say. See you guys down the road. Kyle Hillier and Jake Brown. Sorry, I can't talk. These big spots got me tongue-tied. John Simpson, 5 to go. 1697. Great start to the season.
Yes, sir. It was a little different than practice. They ran 2 generators instead of 1. So.
Well, we had a lot of rain. Ain't no doubt about that.
I think we come south just a hair early.
Think so?
Yeah.
We need, what, 1 more week? 2 more weeks? Oh, you guys came south. I thought you meant the tournament trip.
Oh, no, I'm talking about us. We came south.
I got you. Wish you would have stayed a little bit.
Yeah.
Lay Lake up next. You excited about that one?
Oh, yeah.
See you guys there. Looking forward to it. Luke Sims, Mason Franklin, boat 181. 2 that will go 433 to get the year started. Got some fish, got some points, and we move on down the road.
Hopefully so.
Lay Lake, 4 more chances to win $15,000.
Tough for us today, so ended up flipping up a couple largemouth.
Lay Lake, there's a lot of stuff to flip up there.
Yeah, we're excited for it.
We'll see you there. Skylar Sanders and Grant Williamson, boat 217. They're going to have 5 to go. 1790. Great bag of fish today and a great start to the year.
We didn't catch many, but we caught 7 or 8. It was pretty rough.
How'd you catch those?
On shaky head.
On a shaky head. What kind of bait are you throwing on that shaky head?
Just a Magnum trick worm.
Mag trick? All right, thank you. Appreciate that. Steele Smith and Kevin Scott, we saw them catching them on live. We know we're going to have to watch these fellas at Lake Martin for sure. Another great bag. Smith and Scott, 5 to go, 1953. It's going to put you in 9th place. Lake Jordan is an absolute beatdown. You just pointing to it. So when I pulled up, you were running the net then.
I was net man.
Hey, you looked good doing it, all right? In good form. I thought it was good, but now you caught all of them.
Yeah, it took a long time, but we got them in the boat eventually.
All scoping?
Yes, sir.
What are we scoping with?
We were actually using a jig.
On a jig? Okay. That's a little different. Well, guess what? Now you get to hold those rascals up. Scoping with a jig. And still, I said on ABT Live, we've got Dash Dawson and Steele Smith this year. That's 2 pretty strong names. Y'all ever thought about fishing together? I mean, it's all about clicks, right, Darian? They'd get some clicks. Steele Smith and Dash Dawson together would be trouble, I think. Like a tag team duo, John.
Hey, oh, yeah. They just dash right on up to the top.
Uh-oh. I see you're solo again.
I sure was happy when I seen it raining that hard. You just happened to be out there with me today.
Wait till I tell you what happened, and you're really going to hate me. 5 it'll go 16-11 for Mark McKegg and Tim Hurst. So whenever that cloud blew in, you know, I know you don't think about me because I hurt your feelings sometimes. And
I thought about you.
But my buddy Trip Weldon texted me and said, hey, this storm's looking bad, and I got a nice boat dock right around the corner if you want to hide. And I sat on the porch with Trip Weldon during all that bad weather. Does that make you hate me more now, Mr. McKegg?
I'd dock your pay if I was K.
I did not look at. She already handed me my check. I didn't look at it. It probably is docked. Mark McKegg, hey, real quick. You had a game plan to scope for spots.
Yeah.
And you said this is how it's going to be won. And then I saw you on the bank. You said, man, those spots are just messed up. What do you think changed?
I should have said unless Chris and Kobe win it, because I can promise you, I don't care what they said up here, they didn't catch them scoping. But that.
Hang on, drama. Where are Chris and Kobe? You've been called out.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Here's Kobe. He's smiling. He's lying.
But I've seen them all day long running around. They was not scoping.
They had 5 big old spots, Mark McCary.
Yeah, they caught them though. I knew they was gonna catch them. But no, we did that all day. We called 3 times in the last 30 minutes, so we would have had 13 or 14 pounds until an hour ago.
Well, you guys are the most consistent team out here year after year, that's for sure. So we know you'll be in the points race, and that's a good point.
This place is a lot of fun, even with 225 boats.
It is amazing it kicks them out with this kind of crowd.
Incredible.
Appreciate you being here. Tell Tim we said hi since he's down there hiding in the boat. Jack Tibbs, Mayor Jack Tibbs, Danny Christ, 5 to go, 11:82. Chris, trying to get those points, because I know where you're trying to sleep in your own bed for that championship, aren't you?
Absolutely. These boys are serious up here, aren't they?
Mayor Tibbs said they ain't playing around, are they? Now listen, if there's one thing you will learn, sir, it's these ABT guys. I don't care if it's raining sideways, 13 degrees, snowing, 1,000,000 degrees. This is what they do about everywhere we go.
I fished against them before. I know.
Yeah,
They're tough.
But they ain't playing around on Jordan today. Thank you guys for being here. We'll see you at Lay Lake. Kevin Rieger, Logan Hardy. 5 that'll go 10.92 for boat 161. How are you guys? Man, I'm doing pretty good. I'm not as good as y'all because y'all got to catch bass out there on Jordan today.
I don't know. Had to troll from the back of this creek right here at 10 minutes to weigh in.
Hey, you made it though.
No, it was 10 minutes late.
Oh no. Oh no. 0.92 deduction. All right, well, you might want to go drink an adult beverage and eat a cheeseburger or something. Daniel Vasquez and Jordan Pennington, a great bag of fish. 5 to go, 17.44. Nicely done.
We'll take it. We kind of just wanted to survive this tournament. I netted all my partner's fish today, so that was pretty awesome. The kid's a hammer.
So you put on a show.
He's the best net man out there.
Well, that's all that matters. It's called a team tournament for a reason. It all pays the same. How'd you catch those?
Scoping like everybody else.
Not everybody was there. Chris and Kobe said they were. Mark McKeck just called them liars. So I don't know if everybody was scoping.
Probably not. I don't know.
You going to scope them up at Lay Lake?
I'm going to try to.
We're going to see you guys there. Winners of our Lay Lake Championship just a couple years ago, Nicholas Turner, Joe Lay, 5 to go, 9:07 today. Not what we're used to from you boys on the Coosa.
No, it's a little embarrassing today, to be honest with you.
Joe just said he wasn't coming up here.
That's pretty much what he done.
I guarantee it. We'll see you guys at Lay Lake. Kyle Knoll and Luke Morgan, boat 207. 5 that will go. 13:57, getting you some points and headed to Lay Lake.
Yeah, it was a tough day out there today. Just couldn't find the big bites. We ran into a bunch of small ones. And it's just how it goes.
You have fun, though.
Oh, we had a lot of fun.
All that matters. We'll see you at Lay Lake. Good start. See you boys down the road. Uh-oh. Josh says we're not going to talk about it. Josh and Huck Harrison, 2 for 548. My man Huck, not with me.
You notice he's not up here.
Yeah, he's not with you. We miss you, Huck. We'll see you at Lay Lake, buddy. Here comes some, absolute fish catching winners on the Alabama Bass Trail. Tomlin and Foster. Catching them as always. 5 that'll go 17.79. And I'm going to bet you guys weren't shaking them in at all.
No, definitely not.
In the dirt. Y'all were shaking up mud wherever you were at, I guarantee it.
A little bit here and there. There wasn't no fish up there, though, in the mud. So we.
You know, it really did surprise me because that water temperature we saw in some of the pockets when we were doing live was 60, man. You think with that warming trend they would have been there. How'd you catch those?
I think we caught maybe 2 on a spinnerbait, 2 on a shaky head, 2 flipping. And it was all over the place.
Just a mixed bag. Well, we know you boys will catch them up the rest of this year. Good to see you. Russell Sapp, Logan Sims, boat 223. 5 bass and a good bag. 5 that'll go 18-27. I've said good bag a lot up here today. This place has got them. It looked like a fun day.
It was. We caught all of them in the grass, swimming a jig, flipping a big weight. It was a fun time. We started off the day, we were going to scope like everybody else. They weren't out there like they were in practice, so we had to go do what we do.
Well, you did it. That was a great bag of fish. Rusty Transiger, Dean Baruff, about 179, 5 that will go. 1395, another one of those teams trying to make that championship.
Yeah, exactly. It just didn't work out for us today. We had a good game plan. We're going to go scoping, catch a quick limit. That worked. 15 minutes we had a limit, and then an hour later we had pretty much what was in that bag. We went largemouth fishing, trying to upgrade, and we upgraded one time for 3/4 of a pound. So,
well, still good points towards that championship on Eufaula. All right, these fellas right here decided to win 2 of 5 events last year. Chad and Chase Schroeder, 5 today to go 1579. Get the year started off.
Not too good.
Not carrying the roll into 2026, but we know you'll pick the pace back up.
Maybe so. I don't know. We just didn't get to practice much and got in a bad rotation, I guess.
Lay Lake's up next. You know, you had a big win there last year.
That's right. Maybe so.
Lightning can strike twice. See you guys there. Nicholas and Eli Layfield, how are you guys doing? Doing pretty good. 5 that will go. 1372. Was this your first ABT?
Yes, sir.
How old are you?
15.
15 years old. Y'all make some noise for a 15-year-old young man in his first ABT fishing with Dad. How's that feel, Dad?
Oh, it's pretty incredible.
Pretty awesome day, for sure.
Yeah, we survived the thunderstorm and then started calling up from there. Never could get the big bite, though.
Did you make Dad net all your fish all day?
Nah, it was a team effort. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, these team events, it all pays the same. Well, we surely appreciate you guys being here and look forward to seeing you the rest of this season. John King and Chris Gregory, boat 202. 5 that will go 1727. Good start to the season.
Yeah, it ain't too bad.
Did you catch those?
Swim bait and crankbait.
In the current?
Yeah.
By the dam.
Walter Bowden, yeah.
All right, good job. Thank you so much for being honest with me. Uh-oh, this guy, he ain't ever honest. I'm just kidding. Justin Mott, you don't. Justin Mott and Randall Hamilton always catching them, but not today. 4 for 557. You got 4 more tournaments to win this year, though.
Yeah, the problem that we had was we were fishing around guys who were a lot better at scoping than we were, and we watched them whack them.
Nothing worse than that, too, by the way.
Yeah, it kind of gets on you a little bit, but I mean, you win some, you lose some, it happens. It's fun to be out here.
Did you learn anything from watching them?
No. They
weren't giving you any secrets. We'll see you later, buddy. Dean Robinson, Joel Hughes. Boat 220 with 5. They'll go 1302. Just points. Headed to Lay Lake. Brett and Ricky Harp. Boat 201. 5 that will go. 14-18. Great job.
Yeah, not too bad. We lost some good ones that would have helped us, but compared to practice, it was a good day.
An improvement, and you'll take it on to Lay Lake. Good to see you. Billy Lewis and Justin Kaiser. Boat 202. 208, excuse me. 208. 5 that'll go 5 that'll go 16. You said a future ABT right here.
That's right. He's ready to go.
He looks like he's ready to go. He also looks like he probably gets. Hey, Daniel. Yeah, let's get a picture right here with a future ABTer. He's looking at me like, what's this weird bearded guy talking about? What's the deal? Dad, where'd you bring me right now? Thank you, guys. See you at Lay Lake. All right, here come the Rufos, Brandon and Marshall. Boat 221. Sliding in the double digits with 5 for 10-26. Always smiling.
Yeah, well, I didn't think I had 10. I figured it's about 7. So
double digit. Take it when it's better. When they're better here than you think they are. It's always a good day.
Yeah, it's usually the opposite, but this time. So, but take it and go on to the next one.
We always know you guys are going to catch them at Lay Lake. We'll see you there. Waylon Mullis and Greg Tomlin. Boat 205, 5 that'll go 16:39. Good start to the year.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with it. Yeah.
Especially in this crowd. Small lake, 16 pounds, get some good points and head on to Lay Lake.
Yes, sir. Yep.
See you there. Looking forward to it. Good to see you as always. All right. Here comes Thomas Shelton fishing solo. Miss Maddie didn't fish in the rain. I was thinking about Maddie today when it was raining sideways. Dad made a good decision. 5 to go, 18:69. Nicely done.
Yeah, I need to get a picture of them.
Absolutely. Grab you a picture of a couple of those. Thomas Shelton, the alpha man in the house. Doing some Thompson Cat heavy lifting right there. There's been a lot of heavy lifting going on this stage today. Takes 19:36 just to be in the top 10 right now.
Daniel looks like Popeye with them big forearms after lifting all these bags.
Yeah. Daniel can skip the gym for a while. That is for sure. Chris Patterson and David Newman coming up next at boat 204. 5 to go, 10:28, and get you headed towards Lay Lake. And good start to the year. Thanks for being here. James Scott coming up next. you gonna give him a break then, James? Boat 222, 2 fish for James, 540. Well, we appreciate you taking it easy on Daniel because he's had a rough way in.
Hey, I know
He's been crying down there.
down at the bottom, you know what I'm saying? So we started out low, and hey, we're struggling, but we're coming. We had a
The climb, 4 tournaments left. The climb starts now.
good deal.
See you at the next one, buddy. Chris and Kipton Mumah coming to the stage. A new team this year. Boat 216. 5 that will go 13:58. Step right over here. I believe y'all might be the last team to weigh in. First ABT?
Yes, sir.
How old are you, young man?
15.
15 years old. Y'all make some noise for another 15. We love to see it. Did you have Dad working the net today?
Yes, sir.
You did. All right. How were you catching them?
Just like Texas rig, just a bottom bait.
You fishing up shallow around the grass, around docks?
I did it all today.
Did a little bit of everything. Dad, how cool is it to get to fish with your boy on this ABT circuit?
It's great. Once in a lifetime. That's why we're out here. It's all about the memories and the experiences that we get. So
They call those core memories, right? Yep. I've got a 15-year-old in my house that likes to fish. I know all about it. Thank you guys for being here. All right, we got 24-72 on top of this thing with Chris Rutland and Kobe Carton, the winningest team in ABT history. And as I say that, John Simpson walks by and tells me the scales are closed. So Chris Rutland and Kobe Carton going to take this thing with 24-72. The Krausen boys, Kobe and Cade, 22-78 in second. Dash Dawson, Leighton Brown in third with 21-10. In fourth place, Colton Leyendecker and Garrett Alford, 20-65. In fifth place, Terry Stevens and Gabe Aldridge, 20-45. Eric Staggs and Jason Hamaker, sixth place with 20-03. Chase Gregory and Copeland Rosser right there in seventh place with a little over 20 pounds as well. Eighth place, Greg Bearden and Cage Bragg, 1974. And ninth place, Steele Smith and Kevin Scott, 1953. And rounded out the Pro Guide Batteries Leaderboard top 10, Andrew Hall and Mike Hall with 1936. We also had a Mountain Dew Big Bass of 809 going to Trey and Justin Dowse. We also had a 7-Eleven, which was incredible as well. What a day on Lake Jordan. We're going to sort things out, and we'll be back in just a few moments to wrap things up, hand out the hardware, the Happy Gilmore checks, and those big checks that all these teams are going to take home today.
Live coverage of the Alabama Bass Trail is presented by Phoenix Boats and brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors, by Amherst Credit Union, by 13 Fishing, Larry Puckett Chevrolet, and by Jax. It's all about the South. Live coverage returns right after this.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends,
we truly love the sport of fishing.
That's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats, Built by anglers for anglers.
Hey guys, pro angler Dustin Connell here, and I get all my vehicles here at Larry Puckett. I travel all over, and I've got the 2500 diesel. I love it, tows my boat great, but if you're looking for any vehicle, an SUV, gas burner, or the diesel to tow something with, they've got it here at Larry Puckett. Not corporate owned, locally owned, and they'll treat you like family. Here at Larry Puckett Chevrolet, they let the customers do the talking.
The perfect checking account doesn't exist. Not at a bank, that is. So why do you keep looking there? At AmFirst, you can get no minimum balance or monthly fees, an instant issue debit card, and free checks with unlimited check writing. But who doesn't want more? Like a rewards program you'll actually use, and convenient digital tools that make it easy to manage your account from anywhere. Now you could try and find that at a bank, or you could save yourself the trouble by checking with us.
Stetson Blaylock, Todd Auten, Hank Cherry, let's go!
Garmin LiveScope, I tell you right now, if you don't have it, you are behind. It's just wild. It's like a video game.
If you do not have that Garmin LiveScope, you are definitely missing out.
Bassmaster Classic Champion!
This is Jack's Country, where fishing season is getting an early start. So drop anchor at Jack's for the Catfish Basket, just $6.49. 3 pieces of crispy southern fried catfish, a fresh, always made from scratch biscuit, and your choice of 1 classic Jack's Country side. The fish aren't the only ones biting today. So hurry in for a Jack's Catfish Basket before it's gone. We're Jack's, and we're all about the South.
Lead over 21 pounds. Based on practice, is that what you thought you'd have?
You know, I was expecting a few more bites, a few more bigger bites. You know, today we caught a ton of fish, but it was like Lake Martin out there, and that's never an issue I've had out here. I've always been able to catch 3.5 pounders when I needed them, and today that just wasn't the case. So we kind of got saved by 2 giants. That real big one. I found her on Tuesday. She wasn't on no bed, but she, you know, them big giant largemouth, they don't move much. And I went back to her today, and God blessed me, and I caught her. So, and heck of a net job here from my guy Leighton.
So when he says y'all found a big one, or he found the big one. What's the chance that you think you catch that fish?
What's the chance of what?
Yeah, like when you pull up on it, like how do you think you're actually going to catch it Saturday? 5 or 6 days later.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, once you deal with the fish a little bit and you see how they react, you know they're going to commit, and you leave them alone, and they sure enough commit when you come back to them. Them largemouth, like you said, they don't move much. They really don't.
Was it a scope fish?
Honestly, no, it wasn't. I mean, I knew where she was, but the thing about a big giant fish is that sonar, I mean, it pings off of them. Somebody just catch an 8.5.
A spinnerbait.
Anyway, sorry. What was the question again?
Was it a scope fish?
You normally like to just quit bass fishing halfway
no,
through
it was
the
not.
turn.
I knew where she was,
fishing,
and you know, when I know I have a big one, you know, on a rock or whatever, I try not to. I try to line my cast, but I don't want to watch him eat. I want to make sure that transducer's not pinging off of him, because that will affect how he bites.
Right, look at this giant. We're gonna end the interview. We're gonna end the interview with an 8-pounder. Good job, guys. See y'all. The lead, 22. Also just followed up somebody that took the lead, so it's always a cool when you're in line and you can hear somebody take the lead and then you beat them. But talk about the day a little bit. How'd y'all catch them?
We caught them all off of rock piles on a small swim bait, quarter-ounce head. Caught them real early this morning for the most part. Picked up one more coal later in the day, but other than that, we caught a lot, but most of the big ones were this morning.
Probably looking at them on live scope a little bit.
No, sir. No.
4 more tournaments. You got 4 more chances to win.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just old school Coosa River fishing.
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah, all old school.
Yeah, that's the fun way to do on this river. That's what you used to come down here. I'm from North Alabama, so we'd drive down just for that, fish in the current, and it's awesome. How many fish y'all catch?
In total, around 20 today, probably. So,
any specific bait or just a small swim bait in general?
Just a 2.7-inch, 6-cent swim bait.
What kind of bait are we scoping with?
Sweet. Well, right now you're on the lead. We did hear there's a giant bag behind you. I hate to break the bad news, but I heard there's a giant bag behind you. But hopefully, I don't know. They didn't weigh them, so we don't know. So we'll see. Y'all hang tight.
All right.
Well, weigh-ins are not over yet, but y'all have three-ish pounds over what everyone thought would take the lead or take the win.
Good to see you, boys. Gage King, Logan,
Talk about
Drake.
scoping and what y'all normally do, because this is a little bit different. This isn't your normal thing, but was it all scoping? We're locking it in, and that's what we're doing?
Yeah. I mean, we just, we were boat 214, so our first, 3 or 4 places we wanted to stop on, there were boats. So we got like our 4th or 5th spot and had no clue it'd be loaded like that. We knew we were going to catch a couple fish like that, but I mean, it was cast after cast after cast for 30, 40 minutes. It's all on the camera.
All on GoPro too.
35. Good start to the season. No good.
So when you're in an area like that that's got big ones, you pull up and your 4th stop. A lot of times people would get discouraged because they didn't get their first couple good spots. You pull up, there's more fish. How many did y'all catch there?
Probably 15.
Mountain Dew Big Bass. That was Dallas boys, Trey and Justin.
I mean,
JD Perez.
Yeah, we
Gibson, how are you,
called.
sir?
We called 3 or 4 4-pounders.
What about time of day? Did it all day long or before the rain or what?
Before the rain and during the rain, and after that, it was pretty much over for us.
Don't need to practice.
I'd say we're fine with that though. We'll get a better interview in a little bit, but yeah, good job, guys. Yep. See y'all.
Alabama Bass Trail live coverage is presented by Phoenix Boats and sponsored in part by Garmin, Rapala, Crush City, VMC, by Mountain Dew, and by Thompson Tractor Company. We'll be right back with more live coverage after these messages.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends,
We truly love the sport of fishing.
that's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats, built by anglers for anglers.
Remember those childhood dreams when you and your trusty cat could do anything? Well, now you're living the dream and experiencing the thrill and power of cat performance, technology, and value for real. Hey, those who give their best deserve the best. So invest in your business, invest in yourself, invest in a cat. The best machines you can own. Because your first cat shouldn't be your last.
I want to talk to you about Piranha 02.
This is the exact system that we are running behind stage in all of our tanks to keep our fish healthy and alive so we can get them back in the water.
Every dead fish costs you a lot of money. So I've been really impressed. It's an oxygen enrichment system that helps out, keeps these fish alive. Now lets you catch and release them.
Weight is the key in tournament fishing, so take care of it. Go to Piranha 02 and take a look.
It's the moment when everything is on the line and precision, power, and control make all the difference. A moment over 20 years in the making, anchored on loyalty, trust, and support that goes beyond all expectations. A relentless pursuit of perfection. All born from a revolutionary idea to help you rule the water. Power Pole.
Some things ain't worth keeping. Yesterday's traditions, today's adventures, tomorrow's memories. Now that's something worth keeping. Fish Alabama and find your keeper.
For more information, visit fishalabama.org.
Jax believes the key to rising and shining is dining. So kick off your day with 2 pork chop biscuits for only $5.55. You'll be shining so bright you might be tempted to share them. Or not. We're Jax, and we're all about the South.
This segment of live coverage of the Alabama Bass Trail presented by Phoenix Boats is brought to you in part by Bait Fuel, Halo Fishing Rods, by TH Marine, Snag Proof, by Pro Guide Batteries, and by fishalabama.org. Live coverage continues right after this.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends,
We truly love the sport of fishing.
that's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats, built by anglers for anglers.
Remember those childhood dreams when you and your trusty cat could do anything? Well, now you're living the dream and experiencing the thrill and power of cat performance, technology, and value for real. Hey, those who give their best deserve the best. So invest in your business, invest in yourself, invest in a cat. The best machines you can own. Because your first cat shouldn't be your last.
want to talk to you about Piranha 02.
This is the exact system that we are running behind stage in all of our tanks to keep our fish healthy and alive so we can get them back in the water.
Every dead fish costs you a lot of money. So I've been really impressed. It's an oxygen enrichment system that helps out, keeps these fish alive, and lets you catch and release them.
Weight is the key in tournament fishing, so take care of it. Go to Piranha 02 and take a look.
Nobody wants to run out of power when they're on the water. There is a better way. Introducing the Charge Marine Power Management Station from PowerPole that does the work of 3 devices: a traditional battery charger, a charge on the run, and an emergency start system. PowerPole Charge.
Some things ain't worth keeping. Yesterday's traditions, today's adventures, tomorrow's memories. Now that's something worth keeping. Fish Alabama and find your keeper.
For more information, visit fishalabama.org.
This is Jack's Country, where the fish aren't the only ones biting. Try the Jack's Catfish Basket for just $6.49. Crispy fried catfish, a scratch-made biscuit, and a classic side. No catch and release here. We're Jack's, and we're all about the South.
Welcome back to the ABT South kickoff here, and boy, Miss Gay, did we kick it off on Lake Jordan. Absolutely insane weights. You and I on the podcast this week, we talked about, I might take 22, and we saw some 22-pound bags, but just to be in the top 10 took just shy of 20, and we saw an almost 25-pound bag of spots take this thing home. The Coosa River is beyond impressive and in great shape.
It is. You know, the amount of pressure that this lake has had over the last 3 weeks reminds me a lot of the pressure Gunnersville gets because it's so small. It's not 69,000 acres like a Lake Gunnersville. But you saw out here today, the fishery is very healthy. I can't wait to look at the weights in a more detailed look when I get back home, maybe on Monday, to kind of dive into it. I love that kind of stuff. I love that history. But history was made today. Largest bag of spots, crowning a 7-time winner on the Alabama Bass Trail. Insane kind of day. What a way to kick off the regular season. I'm tickled to death.
The rest of the lakes are going to have a hard time living up to the legend that Jordan has started for this 2026 season. All right, we're going to kick things off in third place, hand out some hardware, and hand out the checks. This is these young men, their first ABT. Dash Dawson and Leighton Brown, they had 21-10. They've been on a tear on Lake Jordan for the last few weeks. They had a 601 Mountain Dew Big Bass, and they're taking home $5,000. $6,000, excuse me. I'm getting old, I can't see. $6,000 and some hardware for their first ever ABT. Dash and Leighton. This next team just missed a win 2 years ago. 2 young men working hard out here in this bass fishing world. Colby and Cade Krausen with 22.78, an incredible day, taking home second place here in 2026. Had a 5.55 spotted bass. Great job, boys. Good. Taking home $7,500 today. The Krausens, an absolutely fantastic day on the home pond. These guys right here, 2 of the winningest anglers in the state of Alabama's history. They've won all over the country as well. They have won more Alabama bass trails than anybody. They've now weighed in the biggest 5-fish limit of spotted bass in Alabama bass trail history with 24.72. Chris Rutland and Kobe Carden take the win at Lake Jordan. They get the cardboard checks, they get the real checks, they get the hardware. And they get their 7th win on the Alabama Bass Trail.
It's insane. I've never seen anything like it.
24.72. Getting all that contingency money. $15,000 for first place. $2,000 from Am's first. And they did that Thompson Cat heavy lifting today. $24.72. Congratulations. And we got to hand out this Mountain Dew Big Bass. Trey and Justin doused with an 8-pound giant, 809. Lake Jordan giant. Said he had a feeling that he was going to catch a big one, and then next cast had a feeling, and it worked out. Congrats. An 809 Mountain Dew Big Bass. We also saw a 711 and a pile of big old spotted bass as well. John Simpson, Lake Jordan, such a special fishery.
Yeah, I didn't think it would do anything like this. I mean, this is like the weights from a Gunnersville tournament. It really showed out today, and hats off to these guys. They knocked it out of the park today. And congrats to Kobe and Chris. They are amazing fishermen. And just an awesome day here on Jordan.
Well, guess what? The hits are going to keep coming because we're at Lake Gunnersville next week for the ABT North kickoff. We're going to see a lot more 20-pound bags up there. Thanks to all the new teams that joined us this year, all the returning teams, everybody that watched us on ABT Live, watched the weigh-in today here in person, and watched us online. We'll see you guys next week at Lake Gunnersville.
Today's live coverage of the Alabama Bass Trail has been presented by AmFirst Federal Credit Union. This portion of Alabama Bass Trail Live is presented by Phoenix Boats and sponsored by Pro O2, fish care at its finest, by Alpha Insurance, C. Thomas Shelton, Alpha Man, brought to you by NetBait, Power Pole, Sweet Home